Your brain is like fucking.
Yeah, like all messed up. There we go. Just like a momentary like fucking stoppage of service, you know.
I hear you. Somebody DDoSed your brain. Why not?
Ah, really? Well, to be fair, I was watching what was it that I was watching earlier? Some more stuff on the pirate software guy. Apparently, some
Oh
guy
yeah.
like went and reviewed his code and said, "Yeah, his code is horse shit" or
All
something.
right. Yeah. I don't understand code and don't really care to, but yeah, apparently that's the case.
I mean, given Pirate Software's record so far, I am gonna give the win to the other guy because yeah, I have no idea what code is, but I don't trust Pirate Software at all. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
imagine he's lying about
Pretty
everything because
shitty.
it's what he does.
He's a pretty shitty human being, indeed.
I love that he
And
actually made the fucking
get over here.
make games last or whatever that fucking thing is about the video games.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I was finishing up my chores here. Say again.
Oh, I was gonna say I love that he actually managed to make the video game thing like more so much more popular that it might actually have a chance at doing something now.
Yeah, he did kind of save it by being an asshole.
That's fucking hilarious. At doing something now.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, he did kind of save. Yeah, that guy is. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that he has any popularity because he's not.
Well, he
I
blew
don't know.
up
He's not all that.
on YouTube Shorts doing these little short video clips of him being smug and correct. And I fucking hated him from that, and I've always wondered because that's what really made him so popular to everybody. That was the thing that kind of went viral for him.
Yeah.
Was, that built his audience.
Yeah, it turns out he's smug no matter what.
Well, yeah, he's smug no matter what, and he was. I mean, I already was watching the videos before and going like, none of what he's saying makes any fucking sense. At least the stuff that I actually knew about. Like some of it, it's like, well, I have to like assume he knows more about coding than I do, so whatever. Like, sure. But when he was talking, like he mentioned something about mental health, or he'd talk about any other like political thing, like basic logic of any kind. It was just like, oh yeah, no, this guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
what the fuck he's talking
yeah, it's
about.
honestly, yeah, it's the only really interesting thing about him is his his level of like delusional arrogance is fascinating to me.
Well, it's like true narcissism, like that narcissistic thing where you speak like you're a fucking expert on everything, and it can be charismatic. So I assume the stupid people that don't. So to be fair, there's probably a lot of people that just don't know any of the other shit and don't care, and they're just like work a long fucking day at a shitty job and come home, and it's like this guy entertains them. And he seems like a smart fellow or whatever. So I'm sure there's like a certain part of the audience that just has no idea and just doesn't connect on the internet enough to, be involved in like the nonsense and the silly bullshit dramas that sprout up all over it.
But, it's like my son like would occasionally watch Dark Viper videos and kind of like the guy, but he just watched the fucking speed runs. You know what I mean? He knew nothing of any of the other shit.
Yeah. He only knew the stuff about the
speedrun bullshit. Yeah. Beyond that, I don't think he was subscribed to him or anything. But yeah, it's that kind of thing where you're like, you just don't know what else is going on with this fucking lunatic.
What that's relevant is I had forgotten that the reason I was not super huge fan of Legal Eagle was the fucking Passport Bro shit.
Legal Mindset?
Yeah, because I remembered I'd seen him before before he started going off about the Johnny Somali stuff, and I'd looked at some of his other stuff and found his other channel and was like, oh, this guy's kind of fucking weird.
Okay. I just want to make sure you do mean Legal Mindset and not Legal Eagle, right?
No, not Legal Eagle. My bad. Yeah, Legal Mindset. There's so many fucking losers like this. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, I remember him being kind of smarmy and not really pleasant in that, but I'd forgotten about it because it was so long before I saw him with the Johnny Somali stuff. And I remember watching the Johnny Somali stuff and be like, I'm interested in Johnny Somali and he really knows what's going on. So I'm gonna watch this stream, but I really don't like this guy, and I just don't know why. Something about him seems off. And then I saw the part of Nick watching his Passport Bro stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. Long ago, I remember seeing that shit.
I didn't find it that egregious, dude.
So as a concept, I have no problem with it. His personality and the way he talks about it is fucking weird. To me, it's not. So it's nothing like, because I don't see anything wrong with it. To me, it's like, I mean, who cares if you want to go to another country to like date because you're not a fan of the women in your country and the way they act and the culture, like that makes perfect sense, because then it's a real thing. Different countries have different cultures. It's not like some bizarre thing that no one's ever heard of before. It's like, no, that's pretty normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I objected to Nick's like characterization of that part of it, because I'm like, okay, I guess you just don't date, because women are pretty fucking horrible nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That too. That's a good point too. Is like he was not wrong when he was talking about how like absurd dating was.
Right. Yeah, that was the thing. I'm like, because he mentioned feminism, and the first thing that fucking Diorio brought up was Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh,
and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, dude,
we know that Nick is not aware of politics and has no idea. Like, he should just never talk about politics is really what it boils down to.
Yeah, and he's also like 20 years younger than us. A little bit less life experience, I suppose. But anyways, yeah, I was like, dude, what the fuck? Why are you... He just kept going on about it, dude. And I'm like, no, women are pretty fucking awful. In America and the West. Whatever.
Oh, especially when it comes to like modern dating. Modern dating is just like terrible. Yeah. Like, that's not...
Dude. Yeah, the amount of entitlement and what women expect is like, oh, okay, so you think you're one of the top 1/3 of 1% of women? Because that's the top 1/3 of 1% of guys, based on your criteria or whatever.
Yeah, the expectations are just outrageous for everybody.
Yeah. Sorry, I just derailed what you were doing there. My apologies. Just wanted to get that in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I thought you were making a point, and I thought I cut you off, but maybe not.
Nope.
Maybe we're flowing.
I was agreeing with stuff you were saying. I was like, oh yeah, that's perfectly makes sense. My bad.
Okay, but yeah, no, I thought you were going on more about legal mindsets thingy.
Oh no, I mean, I said pretty much everything I think about him. He's just he's just creepy to me. I don't know what it is. What he was saying wasn't wrong. Like, he was 100% accurate in everything he was saying. It was just like a weird sort of like, what do you say?
Yeah, I don't doubt that a good chunk of the reason he's over there is to fuck hot Asian women. You know what I mean? Why he lives in fucking Korea.
I do think it was weird to specifically make a video about how you can like pay for sex in Thailand and stuff. I thought that was kind of strange. But then I've never been a fan of like prostitution. So.
I'm not really against it.
That was kind of gross.
I mean, I don't know that it should be illegal, to be honest with you.
No, I have no issue with it being legal. I think it should be legal everywhere. I think it should be legal because universally... legalizing prostitution ends a lot of child prostitution and a lot of human trafficking issues. So it's like, oh yeah, no, people should 100% have like prostitution be legal. 100%. I mean,
I have no interest in paying women to fuck me, but I don't think anyone else can do what they want within the bounds of other laws.
Absolutely. Well, because I think a lot of the making prostitution illegal primarily infantilizes women more than anything else. It's like, oh yeah, women can't, be trusted to make the decision of what they want to do for money. It's like, there are male prostitutes, I'm sure. There's gay dudes that are willing to pay for it, but primarily we know prostitution is about women and about like controlling women. Because there is that sort of weird mindset of like, if you're gonna date a girl, she has to be like pure. You're gotta be the first man to ever put your penis inside of her, kind of thing. Where she's dirty and used.
Yeah.
That weird
Yeah,
fucking
that's
mindset.
everyone should. Yeah, I feel like everyone should have at least some idea how to have sex before you get married, and you should have sex with a person before you get married. Like
Oh
waiting and all
yeah.
that shit, same to me. Like
Yeah,
that's a
the
big chunk of
concept that you
relationship.
would get married as two virgins is fucking
Yeah,
bonkers. Like,
yeah,
because what if you're both into
yeah,
totally different shit? You know,
yeah.
the guy is like into like just being relaxed and soft and gentle, and she wants you to grab her hair and fucking yank her across the bed and slap her in the face. Like crazy shit, or vice versa, or whatever. Like that's not gonna work out well.
Yeah, again, that's not really the main thing of a relationship, but it's a pretty good chunk, dude.
Well,
Being
I
sexually
mean,
compatible
it's
is a
something that
chunk.
has to be taken into account. The way
Yeah,
I look
yeah,
at it. It's like,
it's a factor.
yeah, it's a major factor because, like, yeah, there's going to be a lot of other stuff that goes on in a relationship, but that is a primary purpose of a relationship, and you are making that part of your life exclusive to another person. Like, they will no longer be doing that with anyone else, nor will you. Then, like, yeah, you better, like, doing that together, or it's really gonna suck.
Indeed.
And that's part of building the emotional bond, too. It's like,
For sure, yeah.
Because it's like sex is different than making love. Like, if it's somebody you genuinely care about, it's a whole different experience. It's not... I mean, mechanically, it's the same, but...
Yeah, right. But yeah, emotionally and all that, mentally, it's very different.
Yeah, very, very different. And the results of it, the way you feel about it afterwards are very different, too. So it's like, yeah, it's like, you gotta have that. That's a pretty important aspect of any relationship.
Indeed.
I've always found it weird that it's like the double standard, though. The like, guys can go and fuck as many people as they want, and that's awesome. But God forbid a woman go out and have sex with people. It's like, well, how are you getting laid if she can't? Yeah. Come on, man. Like, that seems,
the double standard is pretty fucking absurd. I get it as far as like for paternity shit, I guess, but yeah, other than that,
well, I don't want her to continue going off and sleeping with all sorts of random people after we're in a relationship and we're exclusive. Like, that makes sense, but like, I don't care. Like, prior to us being in an exclusive relationship, it's none of my business, really. It's like... I might draw the line as somebody who is like literally a prostitute. That might be too much for me personally, but...
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, no, I was thinking like way back, like, why such a big deal? Why would you want a fucking virgin or whatever and all that shit? And I'm like, oh, right.
Oh, like back in like the medieval ages kind of stuff.
Yeah, before paternity tests existed. Anytime before that, I guess. Before you could establish, who the father was.
Yeah. Well, didn't they like fucking ban it in some situation or whatever, and like and there's countries where it's illegal. Like, it's not legal in France. You can't do paternity tests except under very specific situations. Like, I think it should be just like a standard thing that gets done at birth. Like, you should always be like doing a paternity test and making sure that the person who's legally the father of the child is actually the father of the child. Like, that's it's not just for the fathers, it's for everybody involved. Like, there's no downside to this.
No, it's again, there's plenty of dudes that have wondered. I fucking wondered about my son since I knocked up the ex so quickly after meeting her. Still don't know for sure, but he's most likely mine. Like 90%.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be nice to know that for sure, though.
And it's a valid concern. Like, that's the thing. Quickly. It's definitely a valid concern. Like, this concept that's ridiculous that you would even ask is so absurd. Yeah. Like, that's such a weird propaganda thing. It's like, what do you mean? Like, that's not a weird ask at all. Yeah. That's a perfectly rational one.
Especially nowadays. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, yeah, if you want that freedom to just fuck, all kinds of guys or whatever, it's no problem. I'm okay with that. But yeah, paternity tests should be a thing automatically.
Well, from a legal perspective, it makes sense just because like no one should be put into a position where they're forced to pay for something that they're not legally responsible for.
Come here. Hey, get over here. Sorry, I'm watching the dogs.
Yeah.
Come on. As usual. Actually, I'm watching them both since fucking everybody was out of town this week.
Ah. Ooh, fun times.
Yeah, today was the last day. So, sorry, all the chore action happens right around 8 o'clock.
That's when I used to take my my evening blood pressure meds. Is like at 8 o'clock. So I have an alarm set for it that I forgot to erase.
Yeah, I have forgotten and remembered that we moved the show to 8 like 4 times today.
Oh yeah, I was glad I left the alarm on. I'll say that.
Yeah, well, I forgot to change mine from the what do you call it? From the you just set up for a 2:45, 2:50. Alarms reminding me. So that helped remind me, and then I changed those, updated those for the new time, and then between those 2 periods, 2 and 8, I think I forgot about 3 times and remembered. I got here. I was on time.
Yeah, I was weird. I just have not been able to sleep at work for the last couple of like months properly. You know what I mean? Like it's been where I'm sleeping for like 2 or 3 hours a night, and then I'm coming home and taking like a 4-hour nap, and then I'm still tired and crabby and shitty. But I get a normal night's sleep, 6 to 8 hours in my own bed whenever I'm sleeping at home. And so I was just like, you know what? It's nice that I get paid to sleep at work. But if I'm not actually sleeping and I'm just laying there fucking awake anyway, it's stupid to fucking make myself miserable like that. So I was like, yeah, I gotta just go back to graveyard shift. I can't fucking do this.
Yeah, getting paid to have insomnia at work, that sucks.
Yeah, and maybe I'll go back to it eventually. But like, I have a gaming laptop. I can play video games at work if I need to. I've been reading and watching like movies and stuff. So not substantially different, and I can use my phone for the internet because I'm not gonna use their internet. They don't need to know what I'm looking at. Not that I'm looking at anything like inappropriate, but
right.
But why? Why
I was
risk it?
There's plenty of distractions still. I was talking to my son earlier about it, and I was like, I was your age. The internet was like only kind of a thing, and it didn't exist at all. Like, up until the age of like 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
Actually, no, probably later than that. Almost 20 probably before the internet became even remotely a regular thing. So I was like, yeah, if I had to look something up, like any kind of information, like if nobody in the house knew what it knew it, I had to go to the fucking library and look it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you used to have to do things like that. Go to the library, or what was some of the other places you could do? Like sometimes you gotta call a friend because they know what they know that information better or something.
All right, sorry about all the noise, man. I think that's it. Story though. I think I'm done. Pretty much everything.
I tune out noise most of the time. It's not a thing that like normally I recognize at this point because I'm just so used to tuning out the ringing in my head.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So like anything that I just don't want to hear, I just kind of don't.
That's good. At least one benefit to the tinnitus.
Yeah. Especially if it's background noise-ish. If it's any kind of like background noise. One of my customers blew up. No. Oh man. Is
that what an overdose does in the game?
So there's the different sort of mix-ins. You can like mix your drug and get different strains with like adding random shit like batteries or mouthwash or iodine or gasoline or whatever.
Right.
One of them is donuts, and they make the guy fat. But if you mix a donut in, and then you take that end result, and you mix another donut in, it becomes explosive. So they'll do the drug,
Right.
walk away for like 5 seconds, and then just fucking explode in a ball of fire. It's a lot
Damn.
of fun.
That's not good. It's not good for repeat business, though. I would imagine.
They keep buying it. They keep buying it. You know, if you give it to your dealer can sell anything. Your dealer could sell refrigerators to Eskimos. Like there's no question, none whatsoever. It's crazy.
For the raw fish.
Yeah, he could sell fucking fish eggs to fish, and they wouldn't even question it.
Yeah. No, I don't know if you actually watched it, but a few weeks ago or whenever it was, I had posted that thing about the origin of the word Eskimo.
Oh yeah, yeah. How they
Where
don't
like the
like being
literal
called Eskimos and
translation.
shit.
Yeah, it's like the literal translation is like raw fish eater.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I still am not 100% sure that it's actually a slur though. If
Yeah.
you're
I
different,
mean, I don't know if it's a slur, but if they don't like it, you know, it's like it's fair to say like, hey, I don't really like being called raw fish eater. It's kind of weird.
hmm it's a huge insult in my culture. We do not
Yeah.
eat. We eat cooked fish or smoked fish or whatever.
I love raw fish, man. I'm a big fan of
Yeah, I
sushi.
was gonna say,
I'm all in.
yeah, great. Uh, they
Salmon
have
especially.
salmon.
Tuna's
Sure they have
okay, but
salmon.
salmon is really good, like raw. I don't know. It's so weird.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the freshwater eel, but that one they actually cook. It's
Although
not really
smoked
sushi.
salmon is also really good. I love smoked salmon on a bagel.
Dude, but eel is my favorite out of any kind of sushi shit. Eel is so goddamn good.
Yeah. I don't think
Yeah,
I've
you
ever
know what I'm
had
talking about?
eel.
Really?
No, and
Yeah, well, they
I
cook
had
it.
eel
It's
once,
not
but it
raw.
was like a weird mouthfeel. It was like it was prickly or something. I don't know. It was really weird texture-wise. I
Could be
might have been
different,
allergic
man.
to it, actually, come to think of it. Because prickly
That
is not a
sucks.
flavor.
Right. Yeah, yeah, that's a good
Just
point. Yeah,
now
I was
I'm
gonna
thinking about it because the
say,
one
Chris,
time I ate it, the reason I didn't like it wasn't the flavor. The flavor was great, but it was the whole top of my roof of my mouth was all like prickly and like I was getting stabbed
yeah,
while I was eating it. And now that I think
yeah,
about it,
and,
that's not a thing.
yeah, freshwater eels are notoriously smooth, actually. So yeah, that is very odd.
So yeah, maybe I'm allergic to that. Apparently,
That sucks. I mean,
that's
it is.
kind of
Yeah,
fucking funny.
it's pretty fucking expensive. So probably
Oh
not the
god,
worst
well
thing.
all sushi is fucking expensive. I mean,
Yeah, but even for sushi, they usually charge a lot more for the eel than anything, pretty much anything else.
really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And also, again, I don't know what they call it if it's cooked because they don't serve the eel raw. The eel is actually cooked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. The eel that I had was definitely cooked.
But yeah, actually, it's been forever since I've had any. But damn, I remember it being so fucking good.
I gotta say, like the sushi I like the best is the what is it like the rainbow roll? That's always been my personal preference, where it's like
Okay.
3 or 4 different kinds of fish and it's all raw and it's all in like a regular sushi roll. But
Gotcha.
goddamn, salmon with wasabi and little soy sauce is just fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Um,
Thinking, I don't know. I don't know that there's any sushi that I've tried that I didn't like.
Yeah, no, I haven't had any other than
Yeah.
the eel. Yeah, other than the eel, and now that I'm realizing that I probably didn't like it because I was allergic to it. Um,
Yeah. That was your brain and body telling you, like, hey, doesn't that taste good?
hey, fucktard,
Don't do
what are
that
you
again.
doing? You're gonna kill us,
Yeah.
buddy. You're gonna kill us. Why would you do
Yeah.
that?
If you eat something that's slimy and you get a prickly sensation, you should probably not do that again.
Yeah. Although speaking of weird things that are bad, I recently tried some guasacaca that had cilantro in it, and
Oh,
quite enjoyed it.
what's guachacaca?
It's like a Venezuelan avocado salsa.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Okay. I remember. Yeah, you told me. Yeah, you knew a guy from Venezuela.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
it's you take in like in a blender, you throw in a half an onion, an avocado, uh, a little bit of parsley, like say about like a quarter cup of parsley, and then like a half a cup of cilantro, and then if you'd like, you can throw in a clove of garlic and some jalapeno. I would because I like a little heat. And then you
Oh
blend it
yeah.
up and you add olive oil and lime juice, little salt and pepper to
Nice.
taste, and then you
Yeah.
just add enough olive oil that it's the right texture, and it's fucking amazing, man. It's
Hmm.
go on anything. Like you cook yourself a ribeye,
Yeah.
you want to put some on that ribeye, I would say it'd be delicious.
Nice.
Uh,
So you didn't get the plastic taste, or it was drowned out? I
no,
guess.
no, it
The
really
plastic taste?
tasted quite
Okay.
good. And I was like, oh, that's really, really tasty stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'm getting to like not hate cilantro anymore. I've heard that it can be acquired as a taste, so I'm gonna have to
Mhm.
try it in some other stuff again.
Yeah. No, I like cilantro a lot.
Well,
Yeah. When I
everybody
make
that
salsa.
likes it a lot. So I've always been very jealous of people that enjoy it
Uh,
because it's in a lot of
yeah. No.
stuff.
Yeah. If I was making yeah, any kind of salsa or wait, did I put it in? I'm trying to remember if I put some. No, I was thinking guacamole, but I don't think I did. That was mainly just fuck. What did I
Oh,
put
it's in
in
a lot of
there?
guacamole, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. No, but I was thinking. I don't think I put it in. I'm trying to remember what I did with the guacamole. I think I used jalapeno. I think I got fresh jalapenos, fried them up, and then put it in the guacamole.
Oh, okay.
I, I'm pretty sure because I know I cooked something because I forget who I got the tip from, but somebody had told me to like, no, you got to cook that stuff up first, and
Oh,
I
really? Huh.
having some time remembering what the fuck it was. I'm pretty sure it was jalapenos,
Yeah.
but either way,
Mm.
homemade. I mean, I don't know that I've ever had bad guacamole either, but homemade is definitely better.
Oh, yeah. I've never had. I definitely agree. I never had bad guac, but homemade is always the best.
Indeed.
Although I know I violate the law because in front of my house there's that lemon tree that has the Myers
All
lemons.
right.
They're just like a little sweeter than your typical lemon. They're still
Right.
very lemony. We always use lemon juice in our guac because you walk out, pull a fucking lemon off the tree, and cut it in half, and you got lemon juice. It's like
Right. Right.
what
Hmm.
possible reason would you ever have to use anything else? Although now we have a lime tree that's coming along, so we do have limes on occasion. It's still relatively small though, so it's not as constant as the what do you call it? The lemon tree yet. So we use lime juice in more stuff, but we've always used lemon in our guacamole, and I know you're supposed to use lime juice or go to like prison or something.
Good shit.
But we'll probably use lemon if when we make homemade guasacaca for sure. Because I've made it before without the cilantro, and it was really really fucking amazing homemade. Probably better than the stuff I bought that was made like manufactured. But I got it to go with some tequeños, which are fucking amazing. Um, a mozzarella stick, right? Like a regular mozzarella stick.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so now imagine that, but instead of mozzarella, it's queso blanco, like that sort of white
Mm.
cheese, that white Mexican cheese that's kind of a little bit crumbly, but also kind of melty.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
So
Yeah.
that's the cheese inside, and instead of a crumb exterior, it's like almost like a puff pastry, like a soft pastry dough.
Mm. Oh, okay.
It's
Interesting.
it's like, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah,
Think like
it does sound good.
almost like the pig in a blanket dough, but with like obviously the queso blanco sticks.
That sounds pretty appetizing.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and with the fucking whatchamajigger, the guasacaca to dip it in, that was fucking amazing too. So good.
Yeah, I remember the first time I had the queso blanco shit when I went to Nogales, which is again just over the border in Mexico, with my Spanish class in college. And the teacher, a few of us went with the teacher to this place, and they had that like on the beans, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is amazing, dude!" It's like,
Yeah, I'd
how have I
never
not had?
tried it before
I've
the
only had it.
tequeños.
But yeah, it's good shit, man.
Yeah, I've never been anywhere that had it because there's always like cheddar and like Monterey Jack blends usually. It's
Yeah, there are a
very
lot of good
rarely on
cheeses.
anything, even like Mexican food that you order from like restaurants and stuff. It's almost never on anything, so I'd never tried it,
Yeah,
and
definitely
it
the
is
chain ones.
fucking amazing. Yeah, it's really good.
Mm. Yeah, I wonder. I never fucking eat it though. Now that I think about it, I guess I'm just so used to using the other cheeses and anything I eat that I never bother looking for it or even notice it.
Oh yeah,
Probably why.
really? Okay, interesting.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Sounds right.
Well, all I know
And it's
is
how I get
that
it.
I did try it the one time, and I was like recently, and it's really really good. I
Mm.
mixed in some soy sauce and some jalapeno sauce with some honey, and then dipped those in there with some eggs and some fruit for breakfast, and that was really fucking good.
Nice. There's good shit.
So yeah, there's a lot of really fucking good Venezuelan food that my buddy keeps recommending me. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make them because like I can get queso blanco and I can make the pastry dough, but it was like $20 for a bag of 16 from fucking like Amazon, and I don't know that I really want to keep buying them because this is just cheese and pastry dough, and I'm like I can just make this. It's really not that crazy.
Sorry, I'm just okay. Sorry, I zoned out for a second there. Had to message somebody. Okay.
Oh yeah, no worries.
And oh, the pastry thing reminded me of the story of that bitch in I think it's Australia, because the pastry around it reminded me of the beef Wellington, and I guess there's like
Oh yeah,
a
yeah.
beef. Yeah, and she had cooked up this beef Wellington, and there's these mushrooms in Australia. I forgot what it is. It's like death cap or something, right? But they're very similar to another mushroom that's not. That's actually like a tasty one
Huh.
that doesn't kill you.
Oh,
And she
Liberty
like fed
caps?
it
Yeah,
like
Liberty caps and death caps are the same. They look very close to the
yeah,
same.
yeah. So yeah, some bitch in Australia apparently wanted to kill her friends for some reason, and did that, trying to claim, oh no, they must have messed up at the store. I bought them from this Asian store, and they're like, wow, that's fucking great.
So not only
One of
are
the
you
body,
gonna fucking kill your friend, you're gonna like destroy somebody else's life and leave them
yeah,
feeling
like,
guilty forever, like that maybe they were responsible. Like
yeah,
they'll
it's like
always wonder.
I really hate my friends and want them to die, and I also hate. So I'm gonna try to frame them for this shit.
Yeah, that is such a fucking. I don't understand the mindset of the murderer anyway, though. Like, I guess that's just. That's not that weird. You know, like to me, it's like
Yeah.
I've been mad at people before, and there are things I definitely would kill somebody because of, but like I'm not gonna pretend that I'm some sort of like saint or whatever. But like all the things I've seen for like the murder on like the shows and stuff, the people that get caught and whatnot, it's just like it doesn't make any sense. It's like why would you want to kill somebody over that? Like you get. Well, I guess divorce doesn't really isn't that hard to understand. But I honestly no, I honestly like just like is it that hard to just fucking move on from your relationship? Like the person doesn't want to be with you or whatever. Like fucking move on, man. It's over. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, no, I could definitely. There were definitely times when I could have seen myself murdering my ex on occasion. It
I could
wasn't like
see if they were
monetary.
cheating on you or trying to steal your fucking money or something like that, and there was no way for you to stop them legally. I get it.
Or abusing
Not that it's okay, but I get like why somebody would do that. But most of the time, it's like I don't want this person to move on, like and find another relationship, kind of things.
Oh yeah, no, that was definitely not mine. No, it was her neglecting son and son abusing it. I definitely had urges to want to, but never. You know what I mean? The actual planning stages or even coming close to acting it out. But yeah, I was very angry about that.
Yeah, actually, how would you commit a murder? Like, if you were gonna do it, like that's a tough question. I've never thought that far through where I'm actually like, oh yeah, I would do blah 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 or something. It's like I don't know what you would do actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it does appear that the people that actually end up doing it, don't put nearly as much thought into it as they should, because they almost always get caught.
Oh well, yeah, the people we see, but there's a lot of murders and stuff that go unsolved. But that's usually because it's somebody that the murderer is not connected to it anyway.
Yeah, the random shit's very hard to like serial killer shit.
Yeah. Well, not even just serial killer stuff, but like you broke into a house and shot somebody because they woke up or something because you were, I don't know, the weird psycho that breaks into people's houses at night instead of like during the day when they're out there at work.
Right.
Or you shot somebody in the middle of a hold up or something. Like you're not connected to that person. You had no motivation other than just like stealing their shit. So it's like hard to track you down if they don't have your face or something.
Yeah. The vast majority of murders is somebody you know. Yeah. Friends and family.
Oh, like what is it? Fucking if you win the lotto, it's like your percentage chance of being murdered goes up substantially.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're 3 times more likely to get murdered if you've won the lottery or something crazy. It's like it's fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, dude! If I ever win the fucking lottery,
I'm gonna look that up. What is the?
I bet it's higher than 3 times. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Bet it's higher. It's likely.
The lotto increase your chances of being murdered.
Oh.
They say lottery winners are 20 times more likely to be murdered. That's from Reddit.
All right. Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds more like it.
Let's see. You're more likely to be murdered than win the Mega Millions, but that's like fucking duh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not surprising news.
Let's see what let's see. It says you're not like winning the lottery does not automatically increase your chances of being murdered in a statistically significant way when compared to the general population. However, it can expose you to unique risks that could potentially lead to such a tragedy. So in other words, it's impossible to draw any like scientifically accurate conclusion because the sample size is so small. But I think that lotto winners are like more likely to get murdered by family or something than like the regular population.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's generally going to be a person that's from a relatively poor background,
And we're talking about
relatively
major sums of
poor
money.
family member.
They're probably including everybody that's like won $5 with the AI.
Oh, right, right. But yeah, as far as jackpot winners, yeah, you got poor people with poor family members that are going to be resentful. That's their fucking family member luck. And
Yeah.
likely they'll be like, "Oh, we're related. I would probably get some of this if something happened to them." So yeah, it
Well,
makes
and
sense.
that's the funny thing is like
I mean, I never, yeah, money is,
you hear the
yeah,
stories where
killing
like
for money
somebody
is
killed
so
somebody for
tough.
money, but it turns out they weren't in the will or something. So even though they
Yeah, or
murdered
they
the
didn't have
person,
the
they got
stuff they
nothing,
did.
and they would have gotten nothing. Like even if they had gotten away with it, it's like, oh, haha, you're
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah, that is fucking sad. Yeah, there was one where the lady had killed the guy, and they were both fucking trashy as hell. But I guess he had some kind of rich fucking brother or something, and thought he was getting like $30 million or something. And
Oh
they weren't
yeah.
even married. This bitch killed him before he actually got any of the money, and when they weren't married.
Oh,
So
dude,
she was,
that's fucking
so she really
tragic,
had
dude.
no legal claim to it. She didn't even wait for him to get the money to fucking marry him. After
God, and he died for no fucking reasons.
no fucking reason, dude. Yeah, but again, she was, just seeing her, you could tell, like, oh yeah, she's fucking trash. She's fucking retarded.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
But poor guy.
I think in a lot of these cases where I've seen that sort of thing happening, substantially, like a lot of these women are just so obviously fucking psycho. To me, it's
Yeah, they're
like
just
how
brains
did
just.
he not know and see like the red flags here? Because they're real fucking obvious. And you maybe it's 2020 hindsight kind of thing. Well, yeah, if you know, you already know she murdered him. But at the same time, I feel like if I met that person in any context, I would be like, there's no fucking way. I'm not gonna want anything to do with that person. Like not even like in a relationship. Someone just I don't even want to be in there fucking like around them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, you remember the Dippolito? The guy's name was Michael Dippolito. His what do you call it? He was married, and then he um, paid this whore to fuck him, and then he like fell in love with the whore, and like left his wife and married the whore, and
oh, why would you do that? That
yeah,
defeats
yeah,
the whole
yeah,
purpose, man. Like you don't
but
you
yeah,
understand what the point of having a whore is? Like
yeah, dude. Well, anyways, yeah, but that guy was fucking convinced that he was, in a great loving relationship and all that shit. And yeah, so I guess it's that delusion. And basically, like he had been to jail for something previously. I forget what it was, right? But she was starting to do shit. I guess she just wanted his house or something. It was fucking
yeah.
pretty. But she was trying to get him arrested at first. Like I guess something happened where the house had to get signed over into her name. Because of the jail shit, I guess, or whatever from the previous thing. But anyways, to try to get him completely out of the way so she could have the house outright and sell it and make money or whatever the fuck she was doing, she was trying to frame him. Like she was leaving drugs in his car and then calling the cops on him. Like it happened like twice. And the second time they even found the fucking drugs. And then like the cops were like he's like, I have no idea, seriously don't know how this got there. And they were like, you know what, this is a very odd way of drugs being placed in the thing. I forget what it was, but they were just like, yeah, this actually, since somebody had already tried to call to frame you or whatever, or since that had already happened, they're like, you know what, I actually believe you. And like he didn't get busted for it.
Wow.
So she
That's
was like,
gotta
all
be a
right, I
one
guess.
in a fucking million one right there. Like, when has that
Yeah,
ever happened
yeah,
before where the cops are like, no, we think you're innocent
yeah,
too, despite having overwhelming innocent evidence to prove the opposite.
yeah. It was fucking dude. Yeah, but I think it was because there were one, maybe two other instances where he had already gotten the cops called on him, where they didn't find any drugs. I think that's the main reason why they were like,
I mean,
yeah, okay, no,
even
whoever
though,
drugs
like,
are,
that's still like
yeah,
that's
cops
pretty
don't usually care.
fucking
Yeah, cops are usually
unlikely
not going to care.
for cops. Yeah.
Yeah, they want to make an arrest if they can. Yeah, they're not going to care about that kind of shit. But so he got lucky there. And then she was like, "All right, I'm gonna go back to my previous boyfriend, who she was probably fucking on the side, no doubt."
Oh
But
yeah,
anyway,
that's
she's like,
always the case. Yeah, it's always like,
"Yeah, especially with bitches like that, dude. Yeah, if you're a fucking whore and you're gonna get married to some guy that's he wasn't super wealthy either. That was the other thing. Like, he was doing pretty well, especially for a dude that got out of prison or whatever. But not like he was super rich. But yeah, she was gonna pay. She went to him. It's like, hey, do you know anybody that would kill this guy for I don't know, whatever amount of money? And he was like, sure. And he went immediately to the fucking police station,
oh yeah, yeah,
which is
yeah. We've
nice.
all seen this one, haven't we? We're like,
Yeah, yeah. So he went straight to the cops. So like, hey, she's wanting somebody to kill her husband. Yeah, and like dude, even before, like leading up to it and like talking to dudes about it. So yeah, no, he doesn't do anything wrong. He's a good guy. I'm just a psychopath. Like, I obviously didn't say that, but that is what she was saying. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So yeah, so basically, yeah, and they had her on tape. Like, obviously, you know what I mean? They're going to do a sting. They're going to have her meet with the guy. She literally said, "I'm 5,000% sure, yes." And she was
Didn't
so
he
like,
like didn't he report back to her that he'd done it, and then they brought the husband out eventually?
yeah. Well, what happened was basically set up the fake hitman was like, "All right, time." And then I'll do it while you're gone, and then you can come back or whatever. And yeah, because they set it up, the cops were like, "Fucking, let's film this shit." So they set up the fake crime scene and everything, and
Yeah,
just filmed her like as they're telling her. Yeah, it's that
because
one.
super compelling evidence. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the fucking when she sees
Yeah.
him alive, there's like this
Mm-hmm.
moment where you can tell she knows she's fucked, and then she starts
Dude, she
crying
was
and
still
stuff like, "Oh my god, you're alive! Oh, I'm so happy." Blah blah blah.
actually, yeah. But
Maybe
what
I'm
was
thinking of a
crazy
different
is
one because this is something I've seen on like a show at some point or
that
another.
the fucking psychotic part of it. Well, it's all psychotic.
Yeah, really.
Really, put it
As
over
opposed to the rest, which is totally normal.
the top. Right, but yeah, what really put it over the top is like when after the cop, like at first the cop's playing along and all that before he's finally like, look, game's up, busted, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because they kind of play along a little bit. Well, first they bring in the fake hitman, and she's like, I've never seen that guy before in my life, that of course.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh
then
yeah. No, totally. We believe you.
shortly after that, they're like, look, we know what happened. The game, we had all that on tape, all this blah 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 or whatever.
Yeah,
They
we're
actually
recording
had,
everything. You're a fucking idiot. We got you. Stop fucking lying. It's not worth your time anymore. Kind of
yeah, but
thing.
then they actually had the husband come in, and that bitch was like, "No, Michael, come here, come here, come to me, come here." Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
kind of
yeah, 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 yeah.
that's it.
She was like,
Dude, it's
"Oh, this
fucking
is amazing."
yeah, and then later, like the bitch calls him from fucking jail, which I don't know why he bothered taking the call. I guess evidence reasons or something, maybe.
How would you not want to record that call for posterity though?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
no,
would have taken that call. I would have
yeah,
been like,
yeah,
yeah, fucking line me up. This is crazy. I gotta hear what this cunt's gotta say.
Since a jail call is getting recorded anyway.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay. All right, but yeah, even in that one, dude, she's like, it didn't happen. That's not true. He's like, what do you mean? I saw the tape. I heard you say it. She's like, I saw what you saw, and I'm telling you, it's not true. I was like, wow, that's fucking whoa. Like,
Her
that's
big
ballsy, I
plan
guess.
was just
Whatever.
to. Oh, I think I missed that part. That's crazy. Her big plan was like,
Dude.
I'm
No, I'm
just
going to
gonna
deny
say
the
it didn't
evidence on
happen.
tape.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it
Dude,
didn't
there's
happen.
video and audio that is very clear of you saying, I'm 5,000% sure I want you to kill him. And
That's
she's saying it's not.
crazy.
She doesn't give any kind of alternative shit. She just says it's not true.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw what
There's
you
no
saw. She literally
explanation.
said
No,
that.
no, no. Nothing whatsoever to
She
even
literally
try.
said, she
That's
literally
crazy.
said, I saw what you saw, Michael. It's not true. And I was like, wow, that's creepy. Like, I am glad she is behind bars. That is a very good thing that bitch is behind bars
Oh
and that she
yeah.
didn't. Or maybe she did. Yeah, there's no
That's
fucking
like my
telling.
brother. My brother did shit like that too, though. Like, but he was a kid when he was doing that. Like, he stole a
Just
bunch of money
denying.
from my parents'
Yeah.
ATM. Like my parents had given him the ATM code so he could get money out when it was like when he when he asked and was supposed to get it. But of course, he immediately took the started taking the money and like spending it on
Right.
shit. Bought like candy and shit like that. But
Mm. Yeah, just denying. Yeah, actually, same with my brother. Now I think my older brother, the one I don't never got along with really.
yeah,
Yeah, same shit. He would deny it, all the evidence in the world. He'd still just say no.
yep,
Still just deny it.
yep,
So
and
yeah, I guess I kind of see
that's
that. But damn, dude, but that much? Like literally, like she had seen what he had seen. Her in a car saying, "I'm 5,000% sure," video and audio, and just said, "Yeah, no, I saw that too. It's not true. You're lying. Your eyes are lying to you and everyone else. Apparently."
yeah.
I was just like, "Damn, that is cold, man. That is a fucking cold fucking psychopath, dude." Still try to get out of it at that point. And then yeah, now listening to her lawyer, she got the case and she got reconvicted. Like it kind of drew out over a long time. And she actually was allowed to be on house arrest between the first and second trials. Like this, she found guilty, got thrown out for some bullshit, and it was like years between the two trials.
Oh wow.
And she fucking was allowed to be on house arrest,
Oh yeah, the
which I
pussy
thought was
privilege
pretty fucking
sometimes
gross.
is very real.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you? She's not a flight risk. The bitch that is as guilty as pretty almost as guilty as like it's very difficult to be more guilty than bitch as far as evidence goes. And you don't think she's a flight risk? Like what the fuck? But whatever. Yeah, pussy privilege.
Crazy.
Yeah, dude. And then listen to her mom. She's not a dangerous person. She's judge. Fucking not. She was paying.
Dude, lady,
Dude,
are
this is
you
what
fucking
bugs
out
me.
your mind? She's not a dangerous
Yeah, this.
person. Come
Yeah.
on.
All right. This is what bugs me about the system works on shit like this. Why is murder and attempted murder a different sentence?
Yeah, if you attempted a murder, you should be paying the penalties the same exact way as you would
Yeah.
for murder. I actually,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, like if she got her way, she very much expected her husband to be
Dead.
killed.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen, but it wasn't because of her. You know what I mean? Like if she had found the right hitman, he's dead. So why is the sentence not the same as if he is dead? It bugs the hell out of me, dude.
Yeah, that's a
Fucking
fair question, man.
like, dude, you clearly tried to kill a person. They were fortunate enough to survive, lucky enough to
Yeah, thank
survive.
God they survived.
Why? Why is it not the same sentence? Again, the desired result by the person, the criminal, was death. So how the fuck is it a different sentence? I don't get it. Well, they were inept,
Yeah?
so
No, I agree with you. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
yeah. But something about that angers me. It fucking pisses me off, dude. I
Yeah,
don't
no. I
understand
mean,
what.
when you think about it, it really is like pretty fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah. All right, but anyways, yeah, that case was kind of the most because she's literally again immediately after, and then later calling. She's like, "You're not even trying to help me," like trying to guilt him, dude. The bitch that was gonna like he'd be dead, trying to guilt him into not helping her and paying for a lawyer and shit.
Damn. Oh, she wanted to pay for her fucking
Yeah,
lawyer.
dude. Even after all that,
That's fucking
even after
hilarious.
all that,
Can you
he's like,
fucking
"Look,
imagine the audacity? The fucking
dude, I
sheer
cannot."
audacity to be
Yeah,
like, I
dude, I
tried to
would not
have
be
him
able to
killed,
imagine.
and this asshole won't buy me a lawyer. What a piece of shit. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, and even after, dude, even after all
Oh,
that,
god
like,
damn,
I'll
man.
tell you what. He's like, "Look, you sign the house back over to me. I will make sure your mother is taken care of." And she's like, "No, I'm not going to do that." I mean, he obviously, not surprisingly, he did back in his name. So, but she was still like being that fucking spiteful. And again,
Wow.
this dude apparently did not mistreat her. From all indications, this dude did not fucking
Oh
abuse
yeah, he
her or
wasn't like
anything.
an abuser. Well, yeah, it's very rarely anything to do with the other person and anything they've actually done or didn't do, for that matter.
God damn it. But yeah, that is, yeah, that mindset. Oh, it's just like that teacher bitch, the one, Brittany Zamora, the one where the teacher and the lawyer bitch said some deranged shit afterwards.
Yeah. They were like, oh yeah, no, it's the kid's fault. The kid, he wanted it or something like that. It was just like
Yeah,
trying to make. Oh
and
no,
then like,
he's the one that seduced her. They
yeah, he
tried to
was the
make.
aggressor.
Yeah, he was the person who made it happen, and it's like this 13-year-old is responsible
Yeah,
for the whole thing. How dare you take?
dude,
How dare you expect her to have any accountability for her actions?
yeah, the lawyer saying, "This is not a child. This is a teenager, 13 years old,
Oh, that's
barely a
so
teenager."
fucking gross.
Yeah, dude, it was, dude, they live here. Like, I'm like, I feel like I would beat the shit out of this bitch if I ever saw this lawyer. I would like, I would probably wouldn't do it, obviously, but I would have a strong urge to fucking beat the shit out of her, dude, because it's so fucking disgusting. And
Oh,
then at the
one
end,
hundred
one of the
percent,
guys
man, one
out,
hundred percent.
yeah, like one of the people in the crowd, one of the new people in the crowd, and she's like, "So you're blaming the kid?" She's like, "I didn't say that." Like,
It's
yeah,
like,
no,
you very
he's like, "No,
heavily
you guys
implied it
did."
though, you dumb bitch. Like
Yeah,
you
what the
did
fuck,
everything
dude?
except say it. Like, don't you?
Yeah,
Why are you lying at this
yeah, and then,
point?
dude, they tried to claim like one of the mitigating factors was the fact that her dad cheated on her mom, and that's why
Oh no, that
that
makes
happened.
sense then. Oh no, that's
Yeah,
totally fine.
yeah, free to go. Yeah, no, you're free to go then. Yeah, that's horrible. That's never happened to anyone else ever, dude.
That's like when they try to excuse like the shitty fucking criminal behavior of like celebrities. Oh, the fame got to them or whatever. I'm like, yeah, there's plenty of other people that got famous that didn't do that. In fact, the majority of them. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Most of the people that get famous for movie stars, whatever the fuck, were already shitty people,
yeah, they
and
were
some of
already
them are.
exactly. They
Most of
were
them
already
are.
shitty
Yeah,
people that fucked over a lot of other
yeah,
people to get where they are
yeah. And now they can do even more, like
because
some
they
kind of
have more power to
power
be
and
shitty
fame.
to other people. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's pretty fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the one I sent. I don't know if you caught what I was doing, but when I sent the thing of the turtle guys from the original Super Mario Brothers movie, I was saying that those two look alike because she had like this fucking long neck and like this tiny head. Do you
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't
responded to
figuring
that
out what
with
I was saying.
something to the tune of agreeing with you. Hold
Yeah. Right.
on.
Okay. But yeah, that bitch. I mean, she did have it rough. Like she definitely got some abuse and all that shit growing up, and obviously she definitely crapped out at the fucking the what do you call it? The genetic lottery. Because goddamn, is she a fucking weird looking person.
Yeah.
Um. But anyways, like then she like killed this chick because she thought she was gonna get like $9 million for it. And I'm like, yeah, none of that excuses that.
Yeah, no,
Like,
none of
yeah,
that. None of that is even remotely reasonable because
yeah, yeah,
I've heard some
yeah.
fucking
There's plenty of
horror
people.
stories as far as how people have been treated by their parents, and and especially in my line of work, working with people with severe mental health issues, and you're like, oh,
Right.
your parents legitimately tortured you.
Like,
Okay.
goddamn, that's stuff.
But it's like they don't turn around and then murder people. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
they're not turning around and being horrible people. They're still really nice people.
Yeah, it's
So,
like again, yeah, people that get fucking like molested and sexually abused as a kid. There's a good chunk of them that do that to other to kids when they grow up, but there's a whole ton of them that don't. So
yep.
yeah, it's weird for that excuse. Well, it happened to me, and I was just paying it forward or whatever. I guess in their head, it's actual an expression of love or something. I forget what the mindset is with these people, but yeah, it's fucking weird to be like, well, I was abused, so I was paying it forward, I guess.
Well, it's like a magical get out of jail free card. If you were abused, then it's totally fine for you to now go out and abuse other people.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Because
Like, you know how it fucked you up. You know what I
because
mean? Like they have to have some
reasons.
level. Yeah, I don't know. Like in their head, do they play it back like it was a good thing that they got molested or something? Like I don't. It's a fucking. I don't understand the mindset, dude. It's
Okay,
fucking
so I
weird.
did work with, and this is. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to think how I can tell you this. I did work with an individual who was abused by a family member and was totally fine with that and still loved the family member and thought it made them very special. Oh, hey, we
Oh
got
wow.
somebody here. I'll be darned. Oh, Mad Metal Man. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Oh fuck! I was just thinking about
Sorry,
him
I
the other
was
day. That's crazy.
not seeing the chat. My
Yeah, but yeah, we're not used to anyone being in the chat, Matt. Our apologies.
we'll be
Hmm.
going late night again here for a while. So
Oh yeah, I forgot it was a different time of day, dude. Fuck.
yeah.
People might actually be here, starting at eight
Hey, who
o'clock
knows?
instead of
Maybe we'll
two
get
o'clock.
Satan and Satire back again. That guy's always good
Mm.
for entertainment. He's always fun to
Oh, dude,
hear some of the
hold on, I gotta
crazy shit
check
he
something.
gets up to.
I know I was waiting like a really send him that pirate pun joke or whatever, and I was gonna wait like a really long time to message him again and explain it, but I don't think I ever did.
Oh
So maybe
wow.
now would be a good time.
He does like puns, and he especially likes when you explain jokes. So
Oh fuck! I sent him another one. I forgot. There was one from Film Cow that I sent him. Uh, fuck! He still has yet to respond. All right, I got to do that. Sounds like a good time.
oh, sorry if I'm making too much noise. I'm opening a couple packages here. I gotta.
Hold on. I got to look at the dates on these. The last time I messaged him was January.
Oh, I did respond to
But,
that.
the other one, the
The
pirate
comment
one was
about
from
the person that
September
looks like
23rd.
the fucking Mario character thing.
Oh, the
I said
fetish
there's
thing. I
like a
thought
fetish for
you meant from the
everything. I guess there's a fetish for everything. Like I guess people
Okay,
like
yeah.
that. Somebody liked that somewhere.
Yeah, I guess she was getting. People were paying to fuck her. I
Yeah.
can't imagine they were paying a lot. But yeah. Okay, all right. I misunderstood. I thought you. Yeah, I misinterpreted what you meant by that.
I
So I
mean, to
wasn't
be
sure.
fair, if you're paying for sex, if it's not like it, not like her pussy's gonna feel different from somebody who's more attractive's vagina.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah. Actually, that was a good point, dude. I
if
never
it's
really
less
somehow
expensive
never.
because she's not as attractive, it's like I mean, does that really matter that much? It's like
No, I guess it does. Yeah, it's not like you're showing off your fucking, paying a chick and then showing her off to your friends that you paid to fuck her. All right.
exactly
So yeah, keep that in mind, everybody.
budget hookers.
Yeah, it's budget hookers.
I wonder if
Pussy's
that's
all
more
the same.
insulting than anything else you could call her. She's a budget prostitute. Oh man.
Yeah, she's odd looking. But yeah, it's pretty fucked up, man. People suck. Bottom line.
True that, man. It is really unfortunate how many people out there are just so shitty. I had to change the setup I take to work I used to take like a rubber sheet and then lay it out on the mattress, just like lay it out on top. I didn't actually try to put on top of all the bedding and stuff at work. And then I would take a mattress pad that had like, the rubber backing, but like a fabric on the other side, and put that on top of the rubber sheet before I would sleep there. Because like I'm working in a group home and I don't want to. The bedding is washed in the same washer and dryer as all the rest of the stuff in the house is washed. And
I gotcha.
it's a group home, so things like lice and fucking scabies and different kinds of things, fleas, whatever, like that stuff all, comes and goes once in a while. And so it was like, oh yeah. So I'm changing everything up now, putting down like a camping pad. One of those ones you fold out, like that's made out of foam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put one of those down on top of the bed when I want to like lay down and read and stuff at work.
Nice.
As opposed to what do you call it?
Oh yeah. Yes. What do you call it?
Fucking the one that I have to wash all the time. The fabric ones. There was a case out of I don't know where the case was. It was some guy's hometown that he left a comment, and it was like some fucking teenagers got together and killed the parents of one of them, thinking that they would get to just like live in the house without parents, without any adults. Like that was their whole reason for it. So they brutally murdered them in their fucking sleep with like and fucking thought they were gonna get away with it and shit. But what a fucking terrible thing to do for like the dumbest fucking thing ever. Like they weren't gonna go into they didn't understand that they would go into like foster care anyway. Like if they'd gotten away with the murder, it would have been like foster care. It's not like they would have been just like, oh yeah, well, I guess your parents are dead. I guess you just get to live in their house forever without paying any money.
Right. Yeah. Was that the one that are you talking about? The one I shared?
No, it was a comment on one of the videos I shared.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
It was just like a comment. Somebody was like in my hometown, so I don't know like where it happened, but. Because he doesn't, obviously, for obvious reasons, he doesn't say where his hometown is, because that would be fucking dumb.
Right.
I suppose you could look it up and find it, but I mean, who's going to go to that effort? But that was some crazy shit. I was just like, oh, that's so brutal to be fucking murdered by your own kids, which is just such a sad thing when it's like people murdering their own family.
Yeah.
Like I don't. Yeah. Like that's even worse. It's like I don't. There's people in my family I don't like. There's people I very, very much don't like. But I'm like, I'll fucking kill them.
Yeah. It's very odd. I don't know if it's come out. I just posted it earlier today. I think actually this morning. That's Sarah Patrick. But she's basically doing it to get like attention online. She had an account that was semi-popular, I guess. And then
is that the one that was like 16 and killed her parents, hoping she would get like famous? I think I saw that too. I saw that somewhere else. It might have been. It might have been from you. Maybe that's where I caught the video from. But I watched a video of that and I was just like, God damn.
Yeah, and she was like asking other YouTubers, like, "Hey, can you cover this?" Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And she was the one that fucking killed her parents.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, yeah, like it seems like it wasn't really for anything other than, that's probably some money. I hope it wasn't exclusively to try to boost her fucking online fame or whatever. Although it might be. Fucking nowadays, who fucking knows? That shit is very, very to the younger folk.
Yeah. You liked that fan hat that I put up there, the solar fan hat?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that actually. But yeah, it's a limited use here. It'd probably be like,
Apparently, it didn't work that great. He said if there's even a
mm,
slight breeze, you could barely even tell the fans were on.
oh right.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive though. That was pretty. The fans seem to still, even if it's not enough, pretty decent strength for the size and all that. Like considering
Yeah.
battery, solar panel, and all that shit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it works great. Like if there's no breeze, or
Yeah,
maybe you're indoors or something. I don't know, like what the reason you would need that for is, but like for whatever reason you need that hat. Like it worked fine as far as that. As there was, it just
yeah,
kind of became pointless if there was a breeze because
yeah,
the breeze was stronger than
yeah.
the fans.
Yeah, it was almost as effective as a light breeze, basically.
Yeah, it seemed like a waste of money, honestly, but funny.
Yeah, because
Like
again,
funny, but if unless it's for the funny,
yeah,
it's not worth it.
yeah, yeah, I applaud the effort.
Yeah.
Good attempt.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gorlock
because I
the
remember
Apple
wanting to.
Beast.
Oh fuck, I didn't. I never ended up watching.
So Gorlock the Apple Beast, right? She went in. She refused to pay for 20 some odd dollars of fucking Applebee's. Somebody gave her a
Mm-hmm.
20, so she only had to throw down like $6, and she refused to even do that. And she went
Wow.
out, got on the bus while the cop was saying like, "Look, you need to like go back in and pay, and you can't just leave." And clearly, the bus had to wait because she decided to get on the bus. Her big fucking plan: close her eyes and just not move or respond in any way to anything, and pretend she just was like not there. I guess. Like everybody
Wow.
knows, like the police's vision is based on motion. If you don't move, they can't see you.
Yeah.
It was fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous. They literally had to drag her off the bus, and then she started whining about being in pain. It was like, oh, you fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up.
Mhm. Yeah. She's like, oh yeah, no, I read about this thing where like frogs would like starve to death, surrounded by flies, if they were just dead or not moving around. I'm pretty sure cops operate the same as frogs.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Brilliant
Oh,
plan, Chicky.
so I think the place I saw the chick that murdered her parents potentially for clout was on Atozi or Atozi.
Oh, I told you, right? Yeah.
Atozi,
Yeah.
because he's been
Okay.
doing like a series of just various different people like doing stuff for clout. Did you see the one where the
Gotcha.
fucking they robbed their roommate and then fucking punched him on stream?
Oh wow.
Like they streamed breaking
No.
into his truck and stealing a bunch of shit out of his like the back of his truck and from inside his truck cab. They then
Oh, okay.
when
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was
Okay.
confronting them or they were confronting him about it, I don't know, it was fucking retarded. But they then like
Mhm.
one of them like fucking swung and punched him and like one of them was putting fucking like
On camera.
cracking eggs on some girl's fucking head who was sitting on the fucking porch with him. Like it was like the weirdest shit. And then they like literally called from the jail to try to get him to be like, just say it's no big deal. If you say it's no big deal, it won't be a problem getting out of here. Can you give us her
Wow.
number? Because we need to talk to her too. And you're just like,
What the
you
fuck?
from jail, you called to witness tamper? You dumb motherfuckers? Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Like, nah, they can't record these calls. Yeah, let's call
Yeah.
them. Like, oh no, it turns out they record all those calls.
Predictably, Vitali is very unhappy now in prison and would
Mm,
very much like to be let
shocking.
go.
Oh
And I
yeah,
saw a
I would
comment
never
about
have
it from
guessed.
somebody who was like, they should pretend to start processing him out of jail and tell him the
Mm.
charges are dropped and he only has to pay a fine and get to the point where he's walking towards the exit gate and then everybody pops out and goes, it's just a prank, bro. And then take him back to prison and just stick him back in Gen Pop. I was like,
Yeah,
damn, dude.
they should actually, yeah, to really fuck with them. Actually, tell them like, oh, we saw.
Oh man, you broke off just after you started that. I'm sorry. You said what they should be telling us immediately, and then you just broke off. It didn't like cut out.
Am I back?
Yes.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah. I can hear you now.
Okay, all right. So yeah, no, they should be using that. They'd be like, "Oh, I saw this video of you. You don't like it here, and you'd like to go home. So, yeah, our apologies. Yeah, you're free to go. Let's go do the paperwork."
Yeah. No, it's like totally fine, man. No big deal. You're good. Yeah, we got you. We got you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, we had no idea that you might be unhappy in prison and wanting to go home.
That's so fucking funny.
Then do all the processing and then fucking do the prank shit right at the end. That would be great.
I mean, what a fucking idiot, right? Like, he thinks they're gonna just fucking let him go. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Yeah, I can't even imagine bothering to say that. Like, why would you even bother saying, like, "Hey, I don't like prison. I'd like to not be here." And that, like, yeah, no, that doesn't need to be said. That's everybody in prison, I would imagine.
Well, especially in fucking Filipino prison. Filipino prison, like, people die there all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, who deserves that more than Vitaly? Fucking no one. That guy fucking, he went around torturing and harassing and bullying people. Specifically choosing people he thought were weak enough that they couldn't stand up to him. So that he could make money and make a profit. And, you know what? I don't fucking care how he feels about being in prison. You know, he fucking rot.
Yeah. I assume he was going after the pedos more for...
Oh, no, Vitaly wasn't, like, maybe he did pedos at some point, but he was just, like, harassing random people on the fucking street.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, like... He's the one that was, like, taking the cops' hats and telling some lady she was going to rob her and then pretending he was going to give her money and acting like she was some sort of bitch for, like, running off.
Yeah, I guess that's what he was doing before he went to the Philippines.
I thought he was a prank bro for a long time.
Yeah, well, I guess it's kind of a prank. But yeah, he was like busting pedos, although there's people saying that it was fake, which could very well be. But yeah, he would do shit like
weirdly, a lot of the pedo busting turns out to be fake. That's very much like a weird fucking thing, like a weird trend or something that I've noticed.
Yeah, well, he was getting them to meet him, throwing flashbangs like right at them. And setting off flashbangs like right at their fucking feet.
Well, because he knew, like, what are they gonna do? Go to the police?
Yeah. That's kind of what I was talking about.
Here's the thing with that. I think there's a good reason the police are the ones that you should get involved because, yeah, you know what? Maybe that works 99% of the time, but like one of these times you're gonna run into somebody who's just fucking psychotic. And they're just gonna pull a gun out and shoot you right there in the fucking street. You know what I mean? Like that's totally possible. There was like a case of somebody was talking on. I saw somebody making a confession on one of those confession things, and who knows if it's true or not, right? So take with large grains of salt. They were talking about when they were 14, they started finding and blackmailing pedos online for money. So they would go out and like do like the flirting and like get them to like, you know, send pictures and like tell their name and get like information for them to go meet for like sex or whatever. And then they would be like, look, if you don't give me this money, I'm gonna fucking turn you in and shit. And I'm like, that's a bad fucking plan. Like, sooner or later, you're gonna run into somebody who's gonna find you, and they're gonna be real fucking unhappy about the whole situation.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking destroy you. They're gonna find you.
They're gonna find you, and they're gonna fucking kill you, and they're gonna take all the fucking evidence off of your computer, and no one's ever gonna know. Like, maybe that only happens in movies. I don't know, but that seems like a legitimately
it's
real concern.
It would not be surprising. It would not be surprising in the least if that were to happen. Yeah. kind of surprising it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, I'm sure there's some sort of case of it. We just don't know about it, you know.
Although, I mean, I guess not exactly the same thing. Yeah, there are definitely some bitch that, there's some black bitch that like ran a tire shop or something. And she was, I guess, dating this guy or hooking up with him or whatever. And then I guess one day, like, she had ended up having to go back to her. She left her phone or something at the business, and she came back, and the dude was fucking another dude. Her alleged boyfriend was fucking another dude in her shop. And then she was like, she made a video, put it out talking about how she was going to expose them if they didn't send her money.
Wow.
So she actually put a video out saying that, which is stupid, on multiple levels. But yeah, that dude ended up fucking killing her.
Good
so
Lord.
Yeah, I pretty much, again, it wasn't pedo shit, it was just gay shit. Because it was a black guy.
But still, you don't want to fucking.
Not admit they're gay.
Yeah, because the problem with blackmail is there's two ways to deal with it, or three ways.
Mm-hmm.
One, you just make some phone calls and tell your friends and family, be like, hey, you know what? Apparently this is gonna come out. Sorry. And then you tell the person to fuck off, and then you call the cops and you try to get them arrested and charged with it. Two, you just call the police and report it and see if that maybe it doesn't end up being exposed. Maybe the police get them first if you're lucky, I guess. And then the third way is to find that person and fucking kill them and take all their shit and evidence and get rid of it. So it's like it's not a crime I'd want to commit. It doesn't seem like a real fucking good choice.
Yeah. Also, like, why the making the video at all is kind of that's going to be at all in your city, because you seem to be fairly well known, a fairly successful business or whatever. It's probably not going to be hard to figure out who you're talking about.
Yeah.
It kind of negates that.
Yeah. It's a fair point.
And then, I don't know if she's a black woman, so I assumed she would be familiar with how, like, if a black guy is not out and out gay, outwardly gay, or like admittedly gay, what the fuck you want to call it, out of the closet, they really don't want to be outed.
Oh,
like, it's a fucking deal, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially black dudes seem to be very, very, like, just petrified.
Yeah, for some reason, it's like I think both in black and like Mexican culture.
Yeah, Mexican a little bit.
It's still very much considered like a. Well, Mexico, it's the machismo thing. Like, you got to be a macho man in Mexican culture, or you're not a man if you're not macho, and that's not macho. Yeah. So it's not even so much the gay thing as so much as the lack of macho-ness. Whereas, like, it's the gay thing in the black community where you just can't be gay and black. It's totally not okay for a lot of black people.
Yeah. So she surely was aware of that. I figure since I'm aware of it, and it's not like I sought that knowledge out, she should have been aware of it. So, yeah, it was a very odd choice. Like, again, I'm not justifying. I'm just questioning her logic and putting out a video talking about outing your boyfriend for fucking dudes.
Yeah, crazy.
And thinking he was just going to either pay or...
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand why you want to, like, blackmail people. I'd rather just get a job and, like, not go to jail.
Yeah. And she had
the
a
morality of it
business.
also, I would never want to do that to somebody because I don't fucking care what people do. It's their fucking business. But
yeah, that's the other thing. Apparently, she's had a successful business.
Yeah,
like, she didn't need the money. Like, okay, you want to blackmail? Just don't put it online. Like, why the fuck did you have to make a video about it? Other than the fact that she had a channel that she wanted people to watch the videos, I guess. So it was kind of an online clout thing more than anything else, I suppose.
Well, you know what? What's that lady that did the fucking "I Want to Be Ninja" fucking commercial?
Mm-hmm.
You ever see that one for her fucking futons?
Yeah.
I want to be ninja. You're like, Jesus, lady, how did you not know? That was incredibly fucking racist and was not gonna go over well with anyone. Like,
was that for like a business?
That was
like
for
an
a
ad?
fucking futon company, bro.
What the fuck?
It was,
shit. No,
it was like Jennifer's
like
Futons or something. Like, it was a literal commercial.
Wow.
For her fucking
holy shit. No, I had no idea.
Futons. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, dude. It's one of those things where you're like, damn.
That is amazing, dude. Holy shit. No, I thought it was just the run of the mill or whatever. Or people were finding it offensive. Yeah, I had no idea it was an ad for business. Wow. All right.
Yeah. That, and you gotta wonder, like, how did she not think, like, oh, hey, this isn't gonna go over well.
Yeah, or maybe I should run this by somebody. I assume she wasn't filming it. I assume there were at least one or two other people.
I think the video was shot at the opening party of her fucking futon place, or one of her futon places. Because there's that Asian chick that's in there who's like really not super fucking thrilled about what's going on around her. She's like, what the fuck did I walk into?
I thought she'd be totally happy to be there.
There's a couple of Asian people there who are just like, dude, well, fucking what?
You couldn't have said a ninja, like even that. You had to go with the accent and just say, I want to be ninja. Okay, obviously it would be fucked up. Oh man, that's fucking great.
It's amazing. She thought that was gonna sell fucking futons.
She's like, I'm a marketing genius. This is gonna be crawling with champs and coops, man. That's what I was imagining.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, this is gonna be nothing but Asian people at that store all day, every day. They're definitely gonna show up for that. Oh yeah.
I wonder how her business is doing nowadays.
Probably not real fucking good. She's probably in the same financial situation as Boogie.
That's not right.
Oh, what was it? There was that that was a crazy fucking interview. I'm glad that fucking Nick didn't finish the whole interview, because like I was entertained, but it was kind of getting old real fast listening to Boogie be like, but I'm fat, so I have to spend $7,000 a month.
Yeah, I'm gonna die any day now, so why buy a house? Why pay off a house?
Fucking dumb, dude. It was just ridiculous. It was like, yeah, you know what? He might have missed out on a couple of years of potential ad revenue, like 2 years of ad revenue, but his financial situation was entirely his own responsibility. Like, he did not take any opportunities, and he had all the opportunities in the world to make a fuck ton of money off of what he was doing. It was entirely his fault that he didn't. It's like, I don't understand these people that get mad about like fucking ad reads and shit. It's like, yeah, you know what? Like, unless it's an outright fucking scam.
Why are you getting mad at that?
And even if it is a scam, honestly, I don't really give a shit. Like, you know, they're making this content, they're putting it on the internet for free. It's like, you should be doing whatever you can to make money off of that, because, you know, it's pretty tough to go back to a regular job if you're famous. You know what I mean? Even if it's just internet fame, it's still kind of a pain in the ass to be like a fucking grocery clerk and have everybody be like, you're the fucking guy from YouTube. And it's gonna be like, they don't want you there. You know, they're not gonna want you there because you're gonna create a fucking problem in the store of people just stopping to try to get your autograph or fucking pictures, or fucking just showing up to make fun of you or something, you know? Like, oh, look at the fucking YouTube loser at the grocery store. Yeah.
Yeah, or like when EDP 445 would get the place would just get harassed and harassed, fired. It's hard to
Wasn't
feel
that dude a
sorry for that guy.
pedophile, though?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not hard to feel
I
bad
don't
for
think that
him
was
in
because he was
particular.
famous as a YouTuber. I think that's because he was a pedophile YouTuber.
Right, right.
Or as we like to call them,
But yeah, it's that
Minecraft
kind of
streamers. No,
Mhm. Yeah, but and then this as shitty as Mala Max is, apparently he was doing some like basically volunteer shit, and they called him fucked with that and got him taken off of that.
wow. If the dude is volunteering for a charity, that's just fucked up. Unless unless they're
Mama
like
Max is horrible.
unless
But
they're
still,
they're
dude.
they're risking, potentially taking advantage of the charity in some way, shape, or form. Like they're gonna fucking
Right.
steal from them, or it's like a children's charity and they're a known pedophile kind of person or something. Like that'd be one thing, but
Yeah.
if they're
Which
just
again,
down at the
that
fucking
would be,
local soup kitchen
totally
helping
unheard
out, like leave them the fuck alone. Like whatever.
Yeah. Like yeah, he could have been doing some squirrely shit, but maybe he actually was trying to do. Probably not, admittedly, probably not. But still,
But whatever their purpose is, if there's not a risk to the charity, who cares? Because like they're still helping the charity out. Oh, that's right, the half in the bag thing. I've forgotten about that. By the way, I watched a screener of Superman, and I would agree. I would agree for the most part with what they were saying. It was a fun movie, but it was just started in the middle. Like there was no like introduction to any of the conflict that was going on, and I didn't like that. I didn't need an origin story. Like I get it, the origin story is whatever. If you have to do it for like a minute or something, and then be done. But like they literally like everything they just started in the middle of, like the Barovia thing and the fucking like country that was being invaded. Like they didn't show the first thing. They didn't demonstrate any of it. It was just kind of like dumb. So that didn't work. But I did like Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner was fucking amazing. That was hilarious. And the guy that played Superman, I thought he was all right. There was just a couple of little things in like the Superman's character that just didn't make sense. Like the concept that he would just stop being Superman because the world was like getting bad press about him, or question his decisions. Like that's never been Superman's characteristic.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like he would just double down and be like, "No, I saved lives and I stopped the war, and I'll do it again. And if people don't like me, they don't like me. But I'm not going to stop doing the right thing because people don't like me on fucking Twitter." Like that's just
people said mean things on the internet, so I'm going to stop saving people.
That was the only thing where he was like that didn't make sense to me, like that aspect of his character.
Right.
And then a lot of the stuff was kind of dumb because it was like people were behind this country invading another country. Like, are you serious? Like that's not ever been the general public agreement. Like that without extreme cause, like it just doesn't make any sense. So like their plots made no sense, but the action was good. The characters were fun to watch. It was a fun movie to watch. I would definitely watch a screener again. I don't know that I'd go pay for it in a theater though. It was not that good.
So it's kind of the opposite of what they did, like in the prequels with the Anakin and Padme thing, where they spent the second movie spending way too much time
on their relationship. Yeah,
like we all know that happened. We all know it. Even more than anybody knows about Superman shit. Everyone knows that Darth Vader was born from these two hooking up.
Yeah.
And falling in love or whatever. But yeah, dude, I don't know about you. It's been a long time. But I remember just absolutely hating that part of the movie. Like, yeah, we know.
Fucking hated it so much.
I know you had to do it. Like, I know that happened, and you could, you could do it. Certainly.
You know what I like about movies that I have that are digital copies of movies? I can skip that part. Really easy. There's also, like, when I'm watching Lord of the Rings, I tend to skip a lot of the parts where it's just Frodo and Samwise walking.
Oh, right.
There's a lot of sections where it's like you just skip 5 minutes forward and you're back into the movie again, and you're like, all right, cool. Because in the books, that's great. Like there's a lot of stuff that happens while they're traveling, and it's interesting. In the movies, they somehow managed to make it boring and fucking like hard to watch. So I don't know. I just skip those parts now when I'm watching it. Like, nah, I don't really care.
For movies that are already 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta really stretch this part out.
Oh, I don't know if you watched the narcissist TikToker thing. It's pretty fucking crazy. He decided to kill his ex-wife because she moved on and was dating someone else. So he murdered the both of them. And then he tried to just claim he just came in and found them dead, even though, like, he was the only one there. It's like, how he thought he was going to get away with it is baffling. But he's the one that did those those Skyrim videos, those shorts, where he would pretend to be like a Skyrim NPC and stuff. You know, like, yeah, or like the companions or whatever. He did all that stuff, and so that was his claim to fame.
Wow.
But like, there was even one point on the stand where they were asking, like, did you hit your wife? And I would never do that in public. I mean, I would never do that. Like, he literally said that in the fucking court.
Wow, it's almost like it was a sketch, like an unintentional humor.
It was legitimately like that. It was fucking crazy. I haven't watched the second part yet. Well, listen to it. But the fucking parts where they're, like, questioning him is insane. He's off his fucking rocker.
Yeah, wow. That's fucking crazy. Oh, you watch those 2 clips of the crazy chick with the baby?
Yeah, that was sad. I couldn't bring myself to watch the rest of it, but it seemed like from the comments that I did see, because I wanted to see what happened with the baby and the cop and everything. So I watched like a little bit of the end, but it seemed from everything I saw, it seemed like oh, hold on a second. I fucked something up on my game here. Never mind. There we go. It seemed like from everything I see that, like, she had lost her baby prior to that, because of some reasons or another, probably to do with her mental health, and they gave it back to her or something, and it was like, why did she have her baby at all? Was kind of the general consensus.
Well, I think she had another kid. I think she actually had another kid that had gotten taken from her, and then she had a baby. And then they took a baby away for a little bit. And with what was going on, it sounded like she should not have gotten the baby back.
Yeah, it sounded like insane that they would even consider giving her back the baby. It was just like, what is wrong with you people?
Yeah, I read a good chunk of the comments too, and apparently that's not as uncommon.
Oh no, it's super common, dude. It's a real fucking issue.
Yeah. Actually, especially a woman, you have to just not have your kid anymore.
Yeah, it's a major concern, and it happens a lot, like way more than you would think.
But yeah, she was literally like refusing to communicate.
It's similar to like what do you call it? Like in divorces, they always like favor the woman.
Right.
It's that level of just like disconnected, disjointed from reality, where you're like,
yeah, it's like it's automatic that the woman, which is, I don't know, maybe it was true at some point, but probably not. But it's definitely not definitely nowadays it should not be automatic.
Oh yeah, I'm very much in favor of like whoever's the most capable of taking care of the kid, like unless there's some form of abuse that's been going on. Whoever's more financially capable of supporting the child should be the primary parent, like every time. I mean, it just doesn't make sense otherwise. It's like, if everyone's equal, and that's what we're claiming, and I agree, fine, I'm totally fine with that, then, like, the only way to handle that in fairness is in favor of, like, whatever's best for the kid. And why would what's best for the kid not be the parent that's most, like, financially capable of supporting them?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be interesting to see what would happen if that went. For the longest time, whatever. Yeah, the man would almost always get the kids because he had a job and he supported them.
Yeah.
At some point, that switched.
Well, and also statistically speaking, if you have a kid raised by a single parent, they are way better off with the father than the mother. Like, they're less likely to go to jail. There's like a million reasons why they're, like, safer with the mom. It's like, or safer with the dad. It's like crazy how unbalanced the two potentials are.
Yeah. It makes sense though too. Yeah. Yeah. Well, again, most mothers, part of being a mother does seem to be telling your kid they're perfect no matter what, and that's a terrible thing to do to anybody. You know what I mean? Where a dad is going to be a little more real about shit and tell you when you fuck up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 100%. And it well, see, the myth that they're building it off of is not so much that mothers are more fit, it's that fathers are unfit to raise kids. And that's something that they've been pushing propaganda on for, I mean, since the 50s, if not since earlier. It's been a push for a very long time, where there's, like, this sort of myth that men are incapable of being good parents, and it's like, no, actually it's quite the opposite. It's like, if you go by the outcomes, it's universally men are better parents. Like,
yeah, not surprising.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially nowadays, again, with all the narcissistic women out there, just don't give a shit about their kids.
It's like, if you're looking to date somebody and you meet somebody who's like a daddy's girl, that's usually a really good indication that they're going to be a decent person. And whereas, like, a mama's boy is almost universally going to be like, they're not going to be a very good person, you should probably not go out with that person. It's like a pretty big red flag.
You're definitely going to have to be the trad wife type at the minimum. If you're going to take on a mama's boy.
Yeah.
They're expecting you to do everything for them.
Exactly. But yeah.
Oh fuck! There was I forget where it was. There was some chick that was just basically never. Like, I think the oldest one was like maybe 12, and basically, if they would be like, "Hey, we're hungry," she'd be like, "Just have a pizza, little pizza delivered to the house." So she'd leave them for like weeks at a time.
Whoa.
And dude, it was fucking nuts, dude. So yeah, and like the cops, just a fucking mess. There was like literally shit piled out of the fucking toilet. Yeah, dude, it was disturbing.
Oh, some of those houses, man, Jesus. I think I've mentioned when a friend of mine, I had to drive his brother from, like, here to a city an hour away, because the other option was he was going to go to, like, child services, like child welfare services, if he couldn't go with his brother.
Oh, wow.
And his brother's my friend, and so it was like, well, all right, I'll drive your brother to you, whatever. Oh, pardon. And I drove him out there, and it was the worst decision I've ever made in my life. I was absolutely wrong. I was 100%. I had it backwards 100%.
Wow.
He was living in a trailer that had like massive holes in the floor. The floors were sticky, like you would spill juice. Like, you know when you spill juice on the floor and you just wipe it up, you don't use soap?
Right.
The floors were all, like the carpets were all sticky like that.
Wow, the carpet was like that?
Yeah, the fucking carpets, bro. Oh my god, it was
difficult.
Insane. There were literal pieces of like food and trash on the floor. Like there was like apple cores on the fucking floor. And like his own babies were crawling around in it. And like to this day I regret, because I was like, he's my friend, I can't fucking do this. I regret leaving the kid there without calling like child services and being like, I've made a terrible mistake, you need to go get this kid and you need to go get his babies. I absolutely should have, because it was the most disgusting thing I'd ever seen. Yeah, no, when two people just refuse to clean the house that they live in, and I'm like, I don't understand. Like, because even if you like don't do a lot of chores, like if you just, you know, like clean up the worst of stuff, your house is gonna be like, I mean, it's not gonna be the best, but it's not gonna be terrible. Theirs was.
No, dude, I'm what do you call it? I don't really judge people for being like kind of slobby and letting trash, because I do that myself. But I don't let any
my
kind
house
of,
is pretty filthy. Like I'm not
matter.
I'm not gonna judge that. Whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, none of it's food. None of it's organic matter. You know what I'm saying? Like
that was the part that made it fucking crazy for me, was when they were literal fucking like, what do you call it?
Apple cores and shit.
Fucking apple cores and shit. That was just mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
Like, how do you not?
Yeah, that's fucking gross.
You have a baby on the floor, bro. Like, it was like you have a baby on the floor.
Yeah.
How do you not?
No, come on. Hey. Come on. Wait, sorry, I should have muted for that. My apologies. Come on. Get out of there. Come on. Okay, alright, I think we're good.
I just didn't see how you you could have a baby like on your floor, crawling on your floor, and not have picked up all the food and stuff off the floor that's not supposed to be there.
No, I was obsessive about that shit. Like when I actually had a baby.
Yeah, because babies put everything in their fucking mouth, dude. Like you can't.
Yeah.
You don't want a baby chewing on an apple core they found on the ground. Like that's fucking gross, dude. That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely did. Yeah, when it was threatening my child's life, I definitely made sure everything was very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not understand. Kid or no, you let organic, like something that can decay and rot and get maggots. I don't know how you can just leave that shit laying around.
Yeah. Oh, and then all the other trash that was on the floor. It's like, I don't know if that's good for a baby or not, but like, why find out?
Yeah, most likely not. Even if it's not. Yeah, just anything the kid can potentially put in his mouth. Like a cardboard box can be dangerous. The kid could drool on it for a while and then end up fucking swallowing the fucking soft cardboard or whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, none of that's good. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, that shit bugs me, dude. You actually have like children dependent on you and you're doing shit like that.
Yeah, like and like I said, it's one of the very few regrets I have where it's like I really feel like I did the wrong thing morally because I was helping out a friend kind of thing. And I just was too young to fully like understand just how bad that was.
Yeah, it's a tough position to be in with, anyway.
Yeah, because I've known that guy since I was in like the very first days of high school, and it was like, you know, I probably known him for a total of like 6 to 8 years at that point.
Yeah, I hear you.
And
man.
I can understand.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you
hard
don't
to
want
know
your little brother in foster care. You want him at your house, and it's like, yeah, but. Fuck, if I'd known what I was walking into, I would have said, I'm sorry, I really can't right now. And then I'd have called and reported his own fucking trailer.
Yeah. No, I had that with the sisters, her older sister. It wasn't anything that was like physical. Quite obvious, girl. But I was like, I actually called like a CPS line or whatever. I didn't actually report anything because it's tough when there's not anything physical to go off of. You know what I'm saying? So I was just kind of asking about it and all that kind of shit, and they kind of said as much. That, you know what I mean? Like, it's, and again, this was 20 something years ago. This was when I was like fucking 23. Yeah, probably about 25 years ago. So quite a while ago. So yeah, it was tough for me to actually do the report there because it was like, I don't know, dude. It was just a fucked up situation to be in. And then also with like my ex, like I almost called the CPS on about her daughter because like she just fucking treated her horribly. Like she didn't really like beat her, although I'm sure she hit her on occasion or slapped her or whatever the fuck. But also like her brother was like beating her up on occasion and shit. And I felt like I should have called, even though the daughter told me not to.
Oh yeah,
you know what
sure.
I mean? I even had apologized to her later on. Like, I'm sorry I didn't call. She's like, well, I wouldn't have talked to you anymore. It's been that. I still should have called.
Yep, 100%. I don't regret reporting my cousin. When I found out that there was like weird shit going on, like he had pictures of like the fucking neighbor's kid in diapers and being changed and stuff and whatnot, and so I was like, nope, I gotta make a fucking phone call.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy. Yeah, there's not much of a dilemma situation like. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you got to call that in.
Yeah, and it turns out that's not what they mean by a mandated reporter, which I found very disappointing.
Really?
Yeah, no, it really only matters if it's something you can prove that's in like a nursing home or something. They don't really give a shit otherwise.
So it had to be at work if it wasn't something that
Yep. It was something like it's mainly if you see like people from like other situations where like they're at work or something, or you're visiting like somebody in a nursing home and you see one of the other like clients has some fucking some sort of fucking like bruises or something that they shouldn't have, or anything that could suggest that they're being abused in like some sort of group home setting, and you see it. It's crazy.
Pretty fucked up.
Yep, absolutely insane. So there's a good chance. I don't think they ever did anything, and I think my aunt might have deleted the CP that she found, from what I understand.
Yeah, I don't understand that attachment, that much of an attachment to like a family bond. Like, any member of my family.
As soon as I found out, there was no way I could justify not trying to get that dealt with. Like,
yeah, but that happens all the fucking time when people ignore family. It's infuriating.
Oh, we've had multiple times where like a client has been abused by a family member. It's been proven in court, and the family refuses to acknowledge it and just blames our client.
Wow.
For destroying the family. Oh yeah, they fucking ostracized from their own family because the family would rather ignore the abuser abusing people than confront the reality of what was going on. It happens a lot more often than you would want or even imagine.
Yeah, I can understand it to a degree, but God, there may be some shit you can let slide. But dude, when people are straight up getting abused.
Oh, like Grandpa pinches the fucking kids on the ass or something, right? Like, that's not really okay, but it's like, whatever. Like, it's not the...
Yeah.
It's clearly not sexual in nature. It's just
it.
he's being a fuck. He thinks it's funny, and it was funny when he was younger or something.
Right.
That was like a thing my dad used to do. He used to pinch like little kids on the butt when he was like babysitting or like watching kids or whatever. And it was like he thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, no,
yeah, that is
fucking hurts, and it's not really funny. You're like kind of fucking obnoxious, dude. When you're a little kid, I remember being a little kid and being like, that fucking hurts, dude. Like, why are you doing that? Like, it fucking hurts.
Yeah, pinch on your regular cheeks was weird enough for me.
Yeah.
Your butt cheeks pinch is fucking bizarre.
Yep. But that was like a thing his grandparents did and his parents did and he did. So it was like,
it's just something
it's not
put any.
Nothing. There's nothing about it that's sexual in nature, though. So it was like, oh, okay, it's not. Yeah, it's not intended in any sort of weird, gross, creepy way.
Yeah, it's like learn. Saw other people do, and just didn't put any thought into it. Because, like, if somebody confronted them, I would, like, you would hope they'd just be.
It took us a long time to get it to stop.
Yeah, okay.
We would have to explain them. We're like, it fucking hurts. When you're a kid, it really hurts.
Yeah.
And that was eventually what worked, was he realized that he was actually hurting these little kids. And it was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like,
actually,
my God, it hurts so bad.
My ex would do that. Not on the ass, but like on the leg or the...
Yeah.
Like, no, I love it so much, I want to pinch him. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I've never understood that one. Never got that one. But it was one of those things that we had to break him of because we're like, you can't do that to kids. Like, it's not cool. But then he was like beaten as a child, so like I think it's something to do with abuse.
Yeah, that'll definitely give you a skewed view of what love is.
Oh yeah, like at one point he fucking he did something arguably like retarded, but he had to mix some paint for some reason. So he just got the fucking hammer and stuck it in the paint can and started mixing the paint with the fucking paint can.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, it was like, and so his mom decided to chase him down with the fucking hammer and try to beat him with it.
Wow. All right. That's the way to go.
Yeah. Just totally normal fucking things, right? Like that's what your parents did, right? And trying to beat you with a fucking hammer. I know mine did. I mean, who would expect anything other?
Yeah, what? Your parents didn't try to beat you with a hammer? You
fucking weirdo. Oh no!
Obviously, your parents didn't love you. They didn't love you enough to try to smack you with a hammer.
My dealer is dead.
That is unfortunate. I think probably.
My drug dealer.
I imagine.
He was too close to somebody when they exploded at some point, and he like ended up dying. I can't collect my day's sales from him, and he didn't probably make much money tonight.
Gotta put a bit of a timer on those donut bombs. Like a fuse. No, shut up! Sorry. He sees the other dog through the fence, and he like runs at him, barking at him.
Oh, yeah.
For no fucking reason.
What was it? There was a great video I saw of a bunch of fucking golden retrievers, where it's this lady and she's standing next to this van and she like, or truck or something, and she throws like a bunch of tennis balls and then throws one ball and then like unleashes a torrent of fucking golden retrievers like all at once by just like opening the fucking gate to the vehicle, and they just like 10 of them come out. And they're all just fucking bonkers. They're just like, oh my god, the fucking ball.
Yeah, dude, have you ever seen, there's one of it's a bunch of golden retriever puppies, and they just fucking mob this cat. Like they're all just trying to be loved. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
They're
yeah,
golden
yeah,
retriever
yeah. And the
puppies.
cat is just like he goes down like a fucking like a
Dude,
sack
he's
of
like,
bricks. It's just like fucking over.
mm-hmm.
And the cat's like,
yeah,
"Oh
like the
God,
cat
help!"
finally gets out. Yeah, yeah, the cat was freaking the fuck out. Yeah, but yeah, like you can see. Oh, I think this is it actually. No,
Yeah,
that's
there's
not the
look in
one.
the cat's eyes of just like, "Dear God, what has happened to me? Why?
Mhm.
Why, God, why?"
Am I alive? Did I make it? Am I alive? Am I
Yeah.
dead? Did I make it out? Am I a ghost now?
What's going on?
No,
How
that's
is
not the
what is my reality become?
one.
Oh man.
Damn, hold on, I gotta find it because it's so funny because
I
they're all just so eager. They just want to love this cat, and the cat is just getting fucking pummeled.
Oh
Yeah, just
yeah,
getting
that's right. I forgot the
warmed
whole
by
thing
this
with
fucking.
Trump and the fucking list. Trump is at this point
I haven't
saying
followed any of that.
that the list is had too long to be doctored up, and I'm like, that actually makes a lot of sense. Like
Mm,
4 years with Biden, it would be kind of irresponsible to think
yeah,
that it wasn't totally fake at this point.
yeah, that it was all completely probably to make him look bad if they could.
Yeah, oh,
Wouldn't
I'm
be
sure. I'm
surprising.
sure he's on it now or something, and probably a lot of other people are on it too that were never on it before. And it's like, it's so corrupt at this point. Like, if there is a list, I don't know that I would even trust it now, honestly. And that's not specifically because Trump must always be right or anything silly like that. There's plenty of other
Right.
things I don't agree with him on, and whatnot, but. Like, that one is one of those ones where
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, when you do say that out loud, it's like, I don't know why I didn't think of that before.
Okay. All right. The one I just posted, it wasn't the one I was. This. All of them are just. They start biting its ears and shit.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
can tell at the end, like trying to get the fuck out.
The one I've seen, the
All right,
cat
I'll find
looks
one.
terrified.
This one, the cat is definitely one well shared, but yeah, it's not the same as the one I was talking about. Oh wow!
Oh, yeah, they're all
Golden
licking the
retrievers
cat's head, and the
thirsting off
cat's
of
just,
it.
like, laying there like, oh, God.
Yeah,
How
at
am I
some point
supposed
they're
to
starting to
breathe?
like play bite its ears and shit. Yeah, it got pretty bad. Look. Oh. Nope, that's not the one. That's the one I just shared. God damn it. There it is. Can't be that fucking hard to find. But yeah, you can definitely see, like, especially if the fucking dog and cat, puppy and kitten,
Yeah, it looks
or
like it
otherwise
picks up
been
the cat
around.
at the end, and you're like, oh, thank God, that poor cat.
Yeah, he's trying to get up. He's like going right. So I assume right to the person filming, like get. But yeah, the other one was like a little enclosure area that they were all in. Can't find it, man. What the fuck?
Oh, you saw that thing I said about Jimmy Carr, too. All right, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I think he's quick-witted. A lot of it is kind of shit that's kind of.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying he's not talented. Yeah, like, to be clear, he's
Yeah.
very funny, very talented
Yeah.
guy. But I don't think he's like some sort of genius. Because all of his responses are like, "Your mom," and I'm like, "Fucking, that's it, really?"
Yeah,
Like,
there's some clever
he
ones,
says
but
it
most
all
of them are pretty
British, but
standard.
like fucking
Yeah,
whatever, dude.
most vast majority of them are pretty standard shit.
Yeah,
I hear you.
I was just like, I'm not that impressed. Like, this guy was trying to talk
Yeah, but
about
you
like all these
definitely have
comedians that were like geniuses that were destroying hecklers in a video, and Jimmy Carr was in there, and I was like, yeah, I think he's just British, dude. I don't think he's that smart. I don't think he's like some sort of amazing comical genius. I think he's a good comedian. I think he's funny. I think he's quick at comebacks, and they work. The crowd loves it. But like, they're not original or fantastic like insults. They're just kind of like, yeah.
So he's had a few. Yeah, he's had a few, but yeah, vast majority of them are fucking pretty standard bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck is that?
Oh no.
I don't know. There's like a cat, like fucking freaking out, dude, over something.
Oh, like you can actually hear. Okay, that makes sense. I was like very confused because I'm like, I don't know what that is. I'm not privy to this, whatever that is.
Yeah. No, it's a very agitated cat somewhere. I think it's out for fun. Kind of hard to tell where it's coming from, but like it's been going on now for like a couple. Fuck.
Oh man. Oh, one of the other things that was killing me was one of the comedians that was doing the fucking ripping into hecklers. Like, all right, if somebody's heckling, I get it. Absolutely, they're heckling at a show. Fucking destroy them. Absolutely, 100%. This guy fucking flipped shit because one of the guys in the audience was kind of bored looking and was like fucking around with his hand. He wasn't saying anything or doing anything like to fucking interrupt the show. He was just sitting there poking at his fucking hand because he was bored. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry you weren't the center of his fucking universe, but get over it. Like, you're not there to harass random people that have done nothing wrong. Like,
yeah, what the fuck, dude?
It would have been far ruder if he'd gotten up and left, right? Like, that would have been much more disruptive than what he was doing. And he was clearly there with friends, so he was drinking his drink and fucking doing his thing, and you decided to just fucking roast him in front of everybody for no reason.
Yeah, other than his own ego, basically.
Yeah, it was definitely purely ego-driven, like like verbal assault on somebody that like did nothing wrong. It was one of those ones where I was like, I mean, if he'd been saying something or giving you dirty looks, even, then all right, yeah, fucking roast him. But like, dude's just fucking bored, minding his own business, not bothering anyone. Fucking shut up, loser. Yeah, like,
yeah. Although apparently, from what I've heard from, they tend to focus. If there's 1,000 people, they're going to focus in their mind on the one person.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'd have roasted the fucker if I was there. I'd have roasted that comedian. I'd have been like, "Oh my god, you didn't get enough attention. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. He wasn't fucking worshipping the ground. What a fucking horrible experience this must have been for you." Like,
yeah, what an asshole for that guy. For somebody to have paid money for that guy to, and for him to not just be adoring you the whole time,
and for him to sit quietly and not just walk out of your show and disrupt it. You know what I mean? Or start saying rude shit or doing anything. He's just minding his fucking business in his chair, buddy. Like, get the fuck over yourself. That was definitely a case of, you know what? If you were fucking funnier, that wouldn't have been a fucking problem.
It wasn't that Steve Hofstetter guy, was it? That Hofstetter guy.
No, it was not Hofstetter. It was some Arab guy, or an Indian guy. He looked like he was Arabic or Indian, and it seemed like a lot of his jokes were about being Indian. No, it was Indian. He was an Indian guy.
Gotcha.
And a lot of his jokes were about, I'm an Indian guy. Oh, wow. You know, like, you're like, that's not entertaining. Like, I can understand why he wasn't laughing, because you're not that fucking funny, but...
Right.
It was definitely a weird one. I was just like, that's not very realistic. Like,
why just do your bit.
Just do your shitty comedy. Do your fucking show and accept that not everybody's gonna think you're funny. Like, it's just that's not. It's not their job to laugh.
Yeah, and like you said, it'd be different if they interrupting you.
Yeah.
Saying shit or doing shit. But yeah, just the fact that he was kind of bored at your show.
And you know,
his money's in your pocket.
It was like, oh, you can see him and he's bored at your show. What a terrible human being.
Yeah, you'd think, maybe think to yourself, should I try to be funnier?
That's what I'm saying.
I need to draw attention to this thing.
Yeah, like maybe you should change the tone of your show if it really bothers you that one guy isn't fucking laughing. Because I gotta say, if you're gonna be on stage at all, you need to have a thicker skin than that.
Yeah.
Like one person in the audience isn't laughing, the rest of the fucking audience is loving it, and you can't fucking handle that. Like, dude, that's sad. That says a lot more about you than the guy you roasted. Like,
yeah, exactly.
that says to me somebody's a little baby that can't fucking handle it.
Yeah, overly sensitive fucking pussy.
Yep.
Okay, I posted another one. That was also not the one I was looking for. That's the one where I guess it was a nurse that helped these dogs, maybe when they were born. Yeah, they just released them down the hallway and fucking mob her. It's pretty cute. But definitely not what I was looking for. So they just surround her, dude. They're all
yeah, she's having so much fun with them too.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh yeah, why do people call Hassan super handsome? Am I fucking crazy?
Right. Yeah, I don't I'm terrible at knowing.
Well, like I can generally tell when people are handsome. I'm not fucking blind, but if you were to tint his skin green and put very slight points on his ears, he would be a goblin straight out of Central Casting. Like he's not an attractive man. I don't understand like where that comes from.
Yeah, no, it's. I honestly think I wouldn't be surprised because it's odd how many articles get written. It doesn't seem natural. I would not be surprised if he's paying.
If that's part of what the propaganda around him is, like they're selling that propaganda that he's like super hot. Because like he's not a good-looking guy. He has a lot of money. That's why he's popular with women. He's famous with money. It's not.
Yeah, he might be a decent-looking guy, but yeah, the way they make it out is like he's like. Well, yeah, no. Taylor Lorenz literally said he's unreasonably attractive or something along those lines.
Yeah,
something ridiculous like that. Well, Taylor Lorenz is full of shit.
Attractive.
Anyway, yeah,
he's just
unreasonably
too hot
good
to
looking.
handle, ladies. Too hot to handle.
Yeah. I'm not super familiar with Taylor Lorenz, but she seems to be completely full of shit and a horrible person.
Oh yeah. Everything I've heard about her is negative from every aspect.
Yeah.
So.
Well, she's another fucking spoiled fucking entitled nepo baby. Just like the son. So it kind of makes sense. They were both fucking, parents are super fucking rich, and just had everything kind of handed to them. So it kind of makes sense they would defend each other. I honestly think that people like Hassan hate people like Ethan, or anybody that didn't come from wealth that made it. I think they fucking hate people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, people that actually
made it on their own.
They have that did the hard work.
That
deserve what they have.
Yeah.
Because they know.
I think they fucking despise it.
At the very end of the day, in their very heart of hearts, they can lie to everyone else, but they know that they're fucking.
They have huge advantages.
That they're not talented, they have no skills, and they don't deserve what they have.
Yeah. Because again, I honestly, his whole operation is some kind of fucking money laundering scheme for his fucking super rich dad.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Or maybe that's a bit far. I wouldn't be surprised if all of his influence and fucking alleged followers, or a good chunk of them, were paid for. Like his fame is manufactured. Kind of like remember Van Life Girl, the black Van Life Girl.
So like it's ridiculously easy to pay for views on YouTube to build your channel.
It's actually not that expensive.
Propaganda machine, like it'll continue to pay dividends.
Yeah. Remember Van Life Girl from I don't know 5, 6, 7 years ago or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Janelle Eliana.
We've used her as an example many times. Yeah, and it was very obvious that she was buying views.
Yeah. So you're. Yeah. I'm sure you're living like that with your final that in that van. Sure, chickie. And we got like millions of subscribers after 2 fucking videos.
how lucky are you? It's
Yeah.
totally a natural thing, I'm sure.
That was the beginning of the end for van life videos being interesting to watch. Because like people that legitimately live in their van are fucked up. Like they're not like your fucking normal, like fucking Instagram model shit. Like they're genuinely fucked in the head a lot of times. So the stuff they do is fucking crazy. And it's entertaining as hell. And they're fucking ingenuitive as all fucking hell too. Like they come up with some great ideas on stuff to live in a van. And and the thing that's also interesting is they usually don't have a lot of fucking money either.
Right.
So it's fascinating. I can see
that. The actual van lifers, the true van lifers had to fucking hate that dude.
Well, and there's so many channels that have died because of the fake ones, unfortunately. Because it's like the people want to watch these Instagram model bullshit van life videos thinking it's like some sort of wonderful, glamorous life, and it's like, no, it's a hard, unfucking pleasant life, but it's better than literally living on the fucking street.
Yeah.
Like, that's all that van life has ever been. It's always been like a, hey, you know what? Your other option is living on the fucking street, and you're not, so this is a pretty big win, right?
Yeah, it's more like, hey, if shit is really fucked up, this might be better than sleeping over
like
a fucking...
You're at the end of your fucking life, you're too old to go get a job, you're collecting fucking Social Security and stuff like that. Why not sell everything you have and move into a van, because it's a lot less space to keep up, so it's easier to keep clean. It isn't going to cost you, like, there's no fucking property tax. You're not going to have to, like, pay for utilities the same way. You can save a lot of the fucking money, because Social Security ain't going to pay your fucking bills at a house.
Right.
It's not enough. Like, it's not a realistic expectation that you could live off of it anymore. It was at one point something you could live off of, but it's really not now.
You better have a place to live already.
Yeah, like my mom blew her retirement, like, giving it away to people, and unfortunately, and also doing a lot of repairs to the house. And now she's getting ready to work as a casino dealer.
Wow.
And she makes Social Security, and it's not enough to pay for, the stuff that she needs to pay for. Social Security rough, on top of like the $1,000 a month rent too, so it's like still not enough. Yeesh. Well, that's presuming my brother pays rent. I think he pays rent. I assume he does.
Yeah, you never know, man.
No, I don't.
What you're describing, it sounds your mom and your brother and my brother. Not all that different. And
really? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Then yeah, you understand exactly how I feel. We feel the same way.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that even though my brother's capable of paying rent, that he doesn't. I would not be. I'd be more surprised if he did. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's all spent on stuff for like hobbies and fun. It's never spent on anything good.
Yeah. And I don't doubt, he's probably saying, well, because I don't pay rent. I'm sure he would absolutely say some shit like that.
Oh yeah, well if you don't, then it's totally, even though you're two totally different people with totally different situations, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, I would never, if I was able to absolutely pay it, even if nobody else was. You know what I mean? Even if I had siblings that weren't, there's no fucking way I would use that as an excuse to not pay rent.
No. I work as a regular job. I'm paying my rent. I'm fine with that. I should probably be paying more. I might actually up my rent. Because I know, like, during the summer, like, I'm using more AC and more power, and I should probably, like, pay a little more to compensate for the electrical bill, because that's where a big portion of the fucking expenses on a monthly basis for us come from. because they 100% rip you the fuck off for power in California. It's pretty bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's odd, but places that have the most regulatory shit going on end up being the most expensive.
Yeah, I think our power bill is something like $600 a month or something crazy.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Oh, when I moved out, and this was in '98, so like it's a long time ago for inflation wise. But between the three of us, our power bill was about $120 a month. And now I think in today's money that'd probably be about $200 a month, roughly, more or less. I'd say it's probably be about $200 a month now, $240 maybe. And the main reason it's gone up is because they claim they can't produce enough power for the state, which is really interesting because they've shut down a lot of their power stations in the state. And
basically, they've been able to lower costs to themselves and increase costs to the customer.
Yeah, and charge more money for less service. And then they just started making like these bullshit concepts where like, oh well, it's late at night, so you have to pay more for every kilowatt you use because there's a lot of people using power. It's like, that's just part of the business. That's not. It doesn't cost you more to make it. Why are we paying more for it when it's something we're legally forced to pay for? You can't not have power. You can't be like, all right, you know what? You guys want to charge us much for power? We're just gonna, we're gonna live off of like the gas for the stove and the heat and the water, and we're not gonna worry about power. We'll just stop using electricity here.
But shit, dude. The peak hours though is usually sometime during the day. Business. Yeah. What the fuck? Like, I get the peak hour and off-peak hour thing to a degree.
It doesn't cost them more to make it. It's not. They're not paying more for every kilowatt that they're delivering. And if this was a service that was an independent company or whatever, then it'd be like, okay, whatever. But it's not, and it's not an option.
Right.
You don't have the choice to buy power or not buy power.
Right.
You buy power, they fucking condemn your house, kick you out of it, and steal your fucking property. So it's like, you're forced to pay like $600, and we don't use a tremendous amount of power. Like, we do have AC, but it hasn't even been on most of this summer, and it's like,
yeah, I was gonna say where you're at. Yeah, like here, AC is a big deal. It's pretty essential. But yeah, you're pretty relatively.
Yeah, well, there's summers that you use it all summer, but this is a very mild one. Barely getting up into the 80s, almost always in the 70s, like the upper 70s.
But yeah, I've got to imagine there's been huge complaints about that peak off thing, because it's down to like from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and it used to be 12 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, there's always some excuse as to why they can justify.
Yeah, but I think they're losing ground on that. I think enough people have been complaining about that for long enough that they've gotten it shortened down to just 3 hours instead of fucking 8 hours.
I think they just need to
hopefully
not be allowed to have peak hours. Yeah. Like, if you're not a business that has competition and the government is forcing people to pay for your services, it should be pretty much a fucking like the amount of money that you get as a business should be exactly what your expenses are.
Right. Yeah, here we at least have two power companies. So I don't know if maybe that's part of it.
We can choose from power companies, but the billing rates are identical. Like, there's no difference. It's like,
shit. Okay.
Yeah, right. It's not real competition. It's not real.
It's not really a choice. Yeah, I gotcha. I just remember I looked it up, and this was fucking.
Yeah, so it's like, how are they?
This was I haven't messed with any of this shit in almost 3 decades, probably, but I remember a company. So I didn't really give a shit. Whoever was there, I wasn't going to change it to something else, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm so glad, because especially during the fucking summer, dude. Not running the AC or anything from fucking 12, from noon to fucking 8 o'clock at night. It was
Ooh.
fucking brutal. Yeah, no, I would literally fucking get it as cold as possible by noon, and just so it would be that more bearable much longer, basically.
Yeah.
Or I would have
Oh,
like a
you
fucking
would
rag.
have to
I would
do the same
literally get
thing we
wet
did
and throw it in
without
there.
AC here, where like you open everything up as soon as it's cool enough to cool off your house, and you leave it open and you get as much cold air in the house as you can, and you get it as cool as possible, and then when it starts to heat up, you lock everything down and you don't open the fucking doors.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah, no, I would literally like have a towel or fucking. I think I actually used a pillowcase because it was thinner. I'd literally soak it and like throw it in the freezer. I'd have like two at one, you know what I mean, overnight or whatever. And I would literally like form it to my head to fucking try to stay cool
While you're trying to sleep,
until,
yeah, because there's nothing more
yeah, not even trying to
miserable.
sleep. Not even while trying to sleep.
Oh,
Just
wow.
fucking, it was so fucking hot. By the time it got to be around, 4 or 5 o'clock, whatever. So that last few hours, half of that, 12 to 8, it was just fucking so brutal, dude, that I had to like fucking try to stay cool because it was not even if I'm, just being awake, it was miserable.
Wow.
If it's like 120 degrees outside and you can't run your AC for fucking, 8 hours.
The one
It
thing
gets
I'd
kinda rough.
say that we have here where I'm at that was like a really nice for when we were having really hot summers, because we'll have summers where it's like, you're getting weeks and weeks of like 105 degree weather where it's like 105 all day every day for like a month. You do get that. Like it's not as bad as maybe Arizona, but the humidity makes it worse sometimes. But
Oh god.
the
Yeah.
one
No,
nice
humidity, man. 105 with humidity, that is fucking brutal. We get that the days after it rains, and it's fucking horrible.
what we have the option though is we can always drive out to the coast.
Right, right.
And so it's like, oh yeah, you can just literally go to the ocean and cool off immediately for like however long you want to hang out there.
Yeah. It doesn't go very far inland, like at all. Man, yeah, if you're at the on the coast.
Well, from where
like
I
maybe
live,
what,
it's a
quarter of a
45
mile?
to an hour minute, or 45 minute to an hour drive, and you're at the beach. So
yeah, but even like just 1 mile inland, it's already like fucking several degrees hotter.
Yeah, you start cooling off after about a half an hour of driving. Once you've driven about a half an hour towards the coast, you're already starting to cool off. Like you're already like, oh, we can crack the windows instead of running the AC in the car. All right, and then you get another 10 couple minutes, and you're like, all right, this is nice and cool now. Yeah.
But there's a dramatic drop off from the coast.
Oh, once you're actually
The
at the
temperature
beach where you're like next to the water, it's like, oh, so much nicer. It's like
But like it's not very. What I'm saying is it's not very far.
yeah, it doesn't
gets,
go
like,
very
way
far
hotter.
away from the coast. You got to be within about 5 miles, 10 miles at most.
I'm not even sure it's that far, dude. I think it's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. But yeah, it's crazy how much the temperature changes.
Well, I mean, if you want a substantial change, but it's like if you're like 5 or 10 miles in, it'll be like a 10-degree difference. So like
yeah.
Like if you're at like 105 here and you get to the point where you're about like 10 miles away from the coast, it can go down to like 95, maybe even 90 degrees. So like from where you were to where you are then, it's like, oh, this is really like refreshing and like nice.
Yeah, but yeah, going away from it though, like if you're a mile away, it seems like it's about a 6 or 7 degree difference. Like it's fucking crazy. Maybe a couple miles. But yeah, it's crazy how quickly the difference is over a pretty short distance. Obviously, it gets more gradual.
You'd be at the beach and it'll be like 76 degrees, and then like you're like 5 minutes in, and you're like going, 5 minutes going back in, and you're already at like 80, you're at like 95, and you're like, oh man.
Yeah, it's wild how quickly. I guess makes perfect sense, but yeah, it's a pretty dramatic difference going not that far inland. Like, goddamn, it was really nice at the beach. Now I'm at like a fucking outdoor spot, like a mile and a half in, and it's fucking brutal.
One of the best things was
it's a noticeable difference.
was camping out towards the coast, because if you could find like the right camping areas where it was like fucking really close to the beach, and so you go camping in the summer and it's like 70 degrees the entire time you're camping, that is fucking glorious.
Yes, that is lovely. Yeah, or there's a spot, the area just north of Sedona here, Oak Creek Canyon, which is a really nice spot. Like, it reminds me a lot of upstate New York, oddly enough. It's like a couple hours. It's like 2 hours away from Phoenix, dude, and it looks remarkably like upstate New York. Just again, a lot of green, a lot of fucking all kinds of different trees and shit. And in the canyon, there's a bunch of campsites in that area. And at the one we stay at, the Cave Springs, I think is the name of it. But yeah, like the canyon is not that wide. So like during the summer, like it cuts way down on the amount of sunlight because it's on the canyon on either side, like at east-west. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the canyon runs north-south, so it's east-west big walls of the canyon around it. So it helps a lot, dude, because it's just not nearly the direct sunlight. Like you're cutting like a good, probably 4 hours at least off of like if the canyon wasn't there blocking the sun on each side. Like that one actually stays pretty nice. Like that's a really fun area, a nice area to be at.
Ooh, that does sound nice.
That one also had like a
sounds
natural
like you
spring.
wouldn't have a lot of wind either. Because sometimes when you're out on the coastal areas, you can get some pretty strong wind. Because there's no like trees and bushes and like
nothing blocking it
to cut it off. So you get like you can get kind of crazy windy days sometimes. So, but the canyon seems like that'd be nice because it'd be like, oh no, the canyon's blocking it all. We're good, nice and cool.
Yeah, unless it's blowing.
Wind.
Yeah, unless it's blowing like in that area because again the canyon's running north and so the wind's blowing. Like,
oh yeah, you're right. I guess if the wind is blowing down the canyon, that might be just as bad.
But it doesn't. It's almost always east to west. Or it's never directly north-south. Or rarely directly north-south, I should say.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a cool little area. Again, a bunch of campsites along there. Yeah, we actually saw a fucking, the creek that runs through it. We actually saw a bald eagle, like just flying, like gliding over the fucking
awesome,
canyon. Dude. Yeah, dude, I couldn't believe it. I didn't even know they had bald. It's desert all around there and shit, you know. But yeah, it was just fucking like gliding over the canyon, maybe about 30 feet high, 20, 30 feet high, because there's a lot of fish in there, so obviously it was looking for something to fucking swoop on. But yeah, it's a fucking beautiful area. But yeah, that definitely helps a lot with the temperature, getting back to my original point that I meandered away from.
Well, you know what? Camping is a lot of fun, and that is one of the things I need to get back in a little more shape for and go do. Although, I suppose I could always just camp out and sleep in the back of my fucking SUV. My Honda Tucson.
Yeah. Tucson. But yeah, especially if it's just you or maybe just a couple. Yeah. You don't necessarily need to take all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I mean, just like, you know, I got one of those, because we had like a power outage issue for a little while. Or not the power outage, the stove was broken for a little while because my brother fucking threw his temper tantrum and slammed a pan down on it. So
yeah,
we broke
Trump's
out the, I have a box of emergency supplies that I used to keep in my van, or in my, car, but now I keep it in the fucking garage because I don't have room in my car right now because I'm picking up groceries all the time. But it had one of those one burner things where you just put in the little canister of like butane. It's like a butane/propane stove, and it's like a 1-burner thing. And I'm like, yeah, I can just take that out with me camping. I don't even have to like have a fire. You know, I can just put that out with like a pot for some fucking water or something.
Yeah.
Make some fucking ramen or something, and chill.
Mountain house stuff is good.
Like, yeah, I don't even have to do like the whole like roasting everything over a campfire shit.
Yeah, they said the freeze dried like mountain house type meals are pretty damn good.
You just bring a fucking bring a fucking burger patty from the grocery store. You know, they make those like pre-made patties or whatever, and some buns or whatever. Fry it up in a pan.
Yeah,
fry up your hot dogs, boil them or whatever, depending on
fire.
however you like making your sausage. Some people boil, some people fry, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know about that though. I mean, I feel like cooking shit over a wood fire is a big part of the appeal for me.
I would prefer that, but you gotta remember,
taste.
I live in California. There's times when you're not allowed to have fires, depending on the time of year.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. That happens.
So you
pretty
absolutely
frequently.
have to have an alternative method of cooking because the last thing you want to do is get out there and not be able to fucking cook your food.
Yeah, honestly though, cancel a trip before going while restriction.
Oh, but there's no way you're gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
Like not far in
advance. Yeah, well, if it's going to spots where it's I don't know how it is where you're at, but like there are spots in the campsites that are by reservation, but most of the spots in any campsites here are just like a first come first serve or whatever, or like whatever's available.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, yeah, the odds of you knowing, like, because like you say you're camping for a week, it might be the first 2 days might be fine, and then you might find out on the third day that they're a red flag warning that day. You know what I mean? You might not find out until the day of. So, and it might only be one of the 5 days. It might be the next day you can put your fires out again or whatever. But I suppose you could plan it. You could look at what the times of the year, like, if, don't go camping in like June through August or something.
Yeah, you can. I've never done predict off of. They probably have shit for like what normal as far as that shit goes. They can probably predict it pretty easily at this point. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about camping without a fire, dude. Even if I'm not cooking over it, like I kind of want a fire.
Well, and the thing that bothers me that makes it kind of really suck is it's never like just put an ash arrestor over the fire.
Oh, right.
Because like all you really need to do is just make it so that the embers aren't flying away. Like you should be able to put a metal screen over the fire, and then like shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, and it should be fairly easy to do because there's usually some kind of grate that you put over the fire on most of these campsites to cook on, or that kind of. It seems like it wouldn't be that much harder to
have another
add
grate?
something like you're talking about. Yeah, well, just to have something you can add to that grate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like put a screen that attaches to that. What's wrong, Pope? I think he's confused because he thinks I'm talking to him as I'm petting him. I got puppy. But yeah. I can't remember which one it was, but like most of the ones kind of like just kind of flip up and back and over or whatever.
Oh, you know what?
One of the campsites I had, it was actually
a grill
like
on one side and an ash arrestor or an ember arrestor on the other side. So you can like fold over the ash arrestor under the grill if you want, or you can fold it just it over if you don't want to grill, or you can fold the grill over only.
Yeah. What is the what do they tell you? You actually have to. You have to actually pour water on it, and like what are the rules there? Do they have rules, or is it just a? What do you call it?
It depends on the situation. So like.
Okay.
The only time that we've ever had to pour water on it is the last day you're camping. But I don't think we've ever had to pour water over it if it's in a fire pit. The only times there's ever been like you absolutely have to pour water over your fire is like if you're just having a fire out at the beach or something, they'll come over and be like, hey, so you know you got water to put over the fire. You're not like just gonna leave it burning on the fucking beach, you know, like don't be an asshole.
Right.
And that's when you have to have like water because you like you know people will like cover it with sand and be like, all right, the fire's out, and it's like, yeah, sure, the fire's out, but it's still burning under the fucking sand, asshole. You never cover your fire with sand on the beach because then somebody's gonna come out the next day and step in your fucking embers and burn their fucking foot. Because they're not going to know it's there because it's under the fucking sand. It's still burning. You know, like, but that's the only time I've ever had that be an issue. Because
we would normally douse it. Yeah, we would normally douse it with a little, a decent amount of water, and then pour a little dirt on top of that.
Yeah.
That way it's out. And then also, you know, the next person just has to dig a little bit. You know what I mean? A little bit of fucking.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is now it's like if there's any concern about the fire, you don't. You're not allowed to have a fire at all. So. So the campgrounds and stuff, it's not a real issue of how it's being put out anymore, because it's.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, like any kind of any red flag day, there's just no fires allowed at all.
Yeah. All right. So it's just not a risk, so it's not a huge deal when you can.
Yeah, when you are camping and it's not a red flag day, it's not really a big risk of fire, so you don't have to stress out as much over how you're putting it out. If it's in a fire pit, if it's not in a fire pit, you absolutely have to like use water to put it out.
Yeah.
And on the last day of camping, it's generally, I don't know if it's a rule, but I would always use water to put it all the way out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we weren't doing. Yeah, it was just when we were leaving.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a rule, but it was like that's unless you're an asshole, you know.
Yeah, it's common courtesy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, actually, I don't know that it's a rule here either. Now that I think about it, it's just what we've always done. Maybe I assumed it was a rule, but. It's not.
You know what? If it's not a rule, it should be a rule. How about that?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like if it's not,
you don't want to just leave the fucking fire, even if there's other campers around. Yeah, even if there's plenty of other campers around. Yeah, you should be putting that shit all the way out.
Because you never know if the fire pit you're using is going to be used by the next group. They might not have fires or. There may be nobody camping there and paying any attention to it, so it's like you never know.
What's the ideal one? I know it's a spot called Christopher Creek, which is by Payson. It's about almost about an hour outside of Phoenix. But anyways, like there's the one spot that we wanted to get. And we did not expect to at all because it's not a reserve. But like right when we got there, there was this huge group leaving that spot, and it was a bunch of Boy Scouts.
Oh, weird.
So as you can imagine, the place was spotless, just as it should be, because that's kind of a big part of the Boy Scout thing.
Oh yeah. Girl Scouts same way with the Girl Scouts.
Yeah, it's leave the place better than you found.
100%. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, because I went over to the camp. No, they just left. Yeah, I'm like, all the Boy Scouts done that? Yeah, they just left. I was like, it was so fucking perfect. Like we literally got there like on like a Friday afternoon. So that was a very lucky. That's not generally the way it goes. I guess I should say. I was telling my son because he was going to drive up. He's women camping. And he's like, yeah, we're gonna drive up after work. And I'm like, on Friday? You're gonna drive up on Friday? The fuck, dog?
Is Friday not a good day for spontaneous camping?
Okay.
I've always made reservations.
I'm down.
Because whenever I go camping, I usually go camping at a place where I know a lot of other people are probably going to want to go. Like, they're really, like, the high demand ones. So it's always like, oh, if I don't make a reservation, I'm probably just not going to be able to camp there. And I'll have to camp at some shitty camp.
But no, that's what I'm telling him. I'm like, no, you find a spot, but I wouldn't, not if you're driving up Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna go Thursday afternoon, you'll have probably no problem. But yeah, if you're not gonna get up there till like 5 o'clock on a Friday, yeah, you're not gonna find a fucking spot open.
Yeah, usually if I'm camping, I was always camping for
leave it.
Like you would show up on Friday evening and set everything up and then camp until like, the next Friday. Like I would camp for like 5 or 7 days or something like that usually.
Oh, gotcha.
I liked camping for like a long time. Like I didn't like.
Yeah, me too. My son, at least at his younger age, it was about 4 days you can make it. 3 or 4 days.
What? Now I might only want to camp for like 2 nights. Okay. I don't know that I'd want to camp for a whole week.
Yeah, it depends, but yeah, I could definitely see not wanting to be out there quite that.
As long as I have a comfortable place to sleep, where I can actually get like a whole night's sleep every night, I could probably be down to camp for however long, because like I can always like I would start to get really bored without my fucking electronics at a certain point.
Yeah, indeed.
But nowadays, I can access things on my phone. I can use my phone as a hotspot. I can take my solar battery out. I've got one of those little Jackery things, where it's like a portable, like big portable car battery-sized battery with a solar panel you can charge it with. I would be fine camping if I could take that for like a long time, because then I could watch like movies and stuff if I wanted and break up the day. Like I'm not going to be using my electronics all day, because that's kind of like defeating the purpose. But
but especially like early morning, late at night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Early in the morning, late at night, I might want to just chill and watch a movie and relax. Like watch some movie that I've watched a million times before. Like I'm gonna watch The Princess Bride or something. I'm not really gonna. Yeah. For me, there's only so much s'mores I can fit into my stomach. So like once that's done, once I'm uncomfortably full of s'mores, maybe watching a nice movie or whatever. Yeah. Watch an old TV series that you like, download and watch the whole series.
Yeah, s'mores for me is an issue. I really have stopping eating them because it's so goddamn good.
Oh, fucking one time me and my friends were like experimenting, and we found out that you can put a s'more in the middle of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and it's really good.
Yeah, shocking.
We were like, let's fucking take and make a peanut butter and jelly. We'll put the graham crackers on the outside, like the inside right in there. Then we'll throw down the piece of chocolate, roasted marshmallow, throw it in the middle, and try it. Because we're like, we got all this shit, and I think we were like 19 or something. 19, 20 years
throw
old.
it all together.
Like, oh, the parents aren't out here to stop us from doing it, so fucking let's go.
Man. Honestly, I don't think I would have stopped my kid from doing that. I'd be like, all right, no, that sounds interesting. Let's do it.
My parents 100% would have. My dad had this weird fucking issue. My dad was such an asshole, dude. He had this weird fucking issue with anybody eating something he didn't like. It was fucking ridiculous.
Wow.
Like, he would get upset at you.
Yeah, the ex was like that. It's like she would say how picky
really mad if you didn't like the things
like.
He wanted you to like. So, like, if he cooked dinner and it was just something you didn't care for, like, you were in trouble. You had to pretend to like it or get yelled at. It was just kind of dumb. And it was like, the way we do it now, because, he passed on, so we don't have to fucking put up with this nonsense anymore. It's like, if you don't like dinner, fucking
whatever, dude. Just make whatever you want. Who cares? Yeah, like make a sandwich, order something. Maybe you only like part of dinner. You have that part. Don't eat the rest. Like we don't do that anymore, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing like terrible food that you have to eat.
Right. I hear you.
Like I don't like sloppy joes. Maybe I'm the fucking odd one out. But I just don't care for sloppy joes. Don't like them. Never have.
No, I do, but I get it. It's an odd flavor. I can definitely see
the only
people
time I've
not
ever liked sloppy joes, my brother found a recipe from Alton Brown for like you're not making them out of a mix, you're making them just like out of like regular ingredients. That's the only time I've ever liked sloppy joes.
Okay, Luke, leave it.
Those were fucking good. And then last time they made them,
okay, stop.
My brother made the sloppy joe mix, and my mom made these like buns, like this dough that they mix. They put the sloppy joe bun and mix in the buns, so it was like with cheese.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a bun that you baked in the oven with the sloppy joe mix and the cheese in the middle, and that was fucking good.
Interesting. Yeah. I had for mine. I had like at a minimum, I have to put on some like Louisiana hot sauce or something, or like salsa picante sauce. Yeah, salsa picante sauce is really good on top. But yeah, if you don't like them to begin with, that's probably not helping.
I would mix in like pickles. Flavor. I would have like tons and tons of pickles.
Yeah, pickles, jalapenos is really on sloppy joes.
Yeah, I just did the pickles because it was the fucking vinegar like was so strong that it's like you couldn't taste anything else. But the jalapenos makes a lot of sense. I would do that. But when I was younger, I didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't like the spicy.
Yeah, it would definitely have the vinegars type shit as well. So yeah.
Oh yeah, now I would 100% do that. But like when I was younger, I couldn't handle the spice. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it was just like, just put like 3 big slices of like like those dill spears. I'd eat like 4 of those with one sloppy joe.
God damn, dude! All right.
I really didn't like it.
Yeah, I hear you. No, like I said, it's a yeah. There's not really much that is similar to sloppy joes, so like it is a weird like flavor. So I can understand people not liking it.
As a
and
concept,
for me, honestly,
it's great. Oh, the reality, unfortunately, is not so great.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and even then, it's kind of like a Big Mac. Like I have to be craving it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to be like, oh man, I really feel like eating sloppy joes. Well, not have to, but it's usually the only time I eat them.
Another one that people really like that I'm not a big fan of. I do not like tuna melts very much. Like I'll eat it, but I'd prefer to just have a tuna sandwich.
I've done it, but yeah, it's weird eating tuna, like canned tuna. That's
I like tuna casserole, so I don't know. Like to me, it's not so weird, but
I do not like tuna casserole. I have very bad memories as a kid of being forced to eat bad tuna casserole.
Oh yeah, you know what though? The recipe makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ours was always super simple. It was just you put in the tuna fish and the pasta, right? And then you take that mix of vegetables where it's like carrots, green beans, and corn. You dump a bunch of that in there, and then you just dump in a bunch of cheese and a can of cream of mushroom soup and a little bit of milk. Mix it all up and bake it in the oven. So it's just like cheese and pasta mostly, more than anything else, really.
Yeah, it's too long ago to remember, but it was one of the things I did not.
There's a lot of weird sauces and stuff that people make and use, and like a lot of weird combinations of vegetables that don't really seem to fit together for like things that you would not want. Like you would not want like olives in there, but like some people put in olives and stuff. I don't know. It's just like weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a lot of crumb toppings that come out pretty gnarly.
Oh, right. The odd pickle thing you were talking about when we'd make tacos, like when I lived in when we were still in upstate New York, I would always put like chopped up pickles on my tacos.
Interesting.
And, yeah, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't sound bad.
Not something that
I've never considered it. I've had pickles on tacos, but not.
Not a general rule.
No.
I
but
can't.
Not,
I don't think I've done it.
Regular tacos.
Yeah.
So
okay,
we'll do like cheeseburger tacos, where it's like little cheeseburger patties that are shaped to go in the middle of a taco.
Oh,
and that's always really good. But I don't. But that's like obviously pickle's going to go with that because it's cheeseburger flavors. You got a little ketchup, a little mayonnaise, some lettuce, some onion. It's like eating a cheeseburger in a taco tortilla thing. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I've never tried it on regular tacos. It sounds interesting though. It doesn't sound bad.
I haven't done it in. It's been decades. Sure. Yeah. No. I pickles and tacos. Nowadays, it's basically just like even the generic like store brand taco seasoning is actually not bad. It's not the greatest.
I love it. I love that stuff, man.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good, man. Like I said, it's not as good as like authentic shit or whatever. Because again, the Mexican ex-in-laws, they were really good at making tacos and all that shit. But yeah, as far as especially considering how fucking easy it is, yeah, that's really good shit, man. That taco seasoning is really good.
Oh yeah,
40 cents a pack or whatever the fuck it is. It's a great deal.
Oh no, good sir. We buy a big old fucking canister of it at Costco.
Oh, I've never even fucking noticed it at Costco.
You know, like you got those. Well, not all Costco's carry the same product, so they may or may not sell it at your Costco.
Right.
The one thing we did, like when you get like garlic powder, onion powder, it comes in a big old canister, like the big old square container, not the little round ones. That's the one we get, like a big old. Massive thing of it. The one thing I would not recommend with that is we bought ranch mix.
All right.
And that was unfortunate. Turns out that if you don't use ranch mix up within a week or two, it solidifies and turns into one big block of ranch inside the container.
Wow. So, holy shit. That is good.
It worked really great for like a month. And we made ranch. We don't eat a lot of ranch. Like we eat ranch, we don't eat it like all the time. It's not like it's something we're having on a regular basis. And but it would be really good, and it's kind of fun to make ranch. You use a little mayonnaise or a little sour cream and a little milk, and mix in the powder, and then let it sit for a couple hours, and it gets all nice and thick like ranch, and you're good to go. But once that like block fucking solidifies, you're shit out of luck. You're not making any more ranch.
You make it into ranch bouillon or something?
Yeah, we just threw it away. Unfortunately, we just couldn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't really
probably the best call. Probably the best call, dude.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Oh, for the camping thing though, they Mountain House usually like those big like coffee can type. It's a little bigger than a regular coffee can, but like they'll sell like that with nothing but like the freeze dried eggs or whatever. Those are. Yeah, so similar to that, where you get a fucking shitload of like just eggs or whatever in a big ass can. That's really good for camping. Obviously, that shit keeps forever. Especially got a big group.
You know, if you're
Yeah, that
camping
fucking
for
looks-
a while, that'd be a lot easier than dealing with the fucking getting eggs to and from the place without it breaking or going bad.
Yeah, yeah, and again, they're not going to be good actual eggs, but they're not bad, and they're okay. they're better, far better than I would have ever expected something like that to be. Actually, that's kind of true of all of our meals, all of them. I don't think I've had anything from um, Mountain House that I was like, this is gross. You know what I mean? Like all of it's pretty good.
I think I've tried like their biscuits and eggs or whatever, where it's like,
Hold on, Stabby, hold on. Somebody's knocking on my
oh,
door.
yeah, go on. Yeah, Mountain House, the most premium food of all. Enjoy the Mountain House. Ooh, have you resolved the issue?
That was not the mute button I hit.
Oh, did you actually leave? I thought you just muted. I wasn't really paying that much attention. I was like, oh yeah, he'll be back. It's fine.
Yeah. No, I accidentally hit the end button.
Oh no.
It was all big and red. It's right there, all big and red and shiny.
Oh yeah, I've done that. Or I actually joined like a Discord voice chat that I didn't intend to because I was scrolling or something and I accidentally clicked on it.
Right,
It's
right.
always embarrassing.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, no, my mom and them finally got back.
Oh,
And
nice.
apparently forgot. She forgot I told her I was doing the show later. Apparently, she kept knocking and knocking and knocking. And the dog's kind of freaking out ever since they walked in and he sensed them.
I've given up on trying to like not answer the door when people knock, even when I'm busy. It's like they're just gonna keep knocking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna at least subtly try to let them know that they're annoying me. But yeah, no, that's kind of the way I go with it, dude.
Yep.
I don't want to go over the top with it. I'm not gonna go over the top with it, but like, yeah.
Well, usually they have something that's like relatively important, at least to them.
Yeah, she just had some leftovers, so she clearly from wherever they stopped to eat.
Oh, nice.
So clearly she just forgot. Yeah, I didn't need to know right now.
Do you know there's people that think it's weird and tacky to get leftovers from restaurants?
Oh wow, why the fuck?
Yeah,
they're gonna just throw it out.
I saw somebody complaining about that, about like they're one of those like for like the dating things. They thought it was super fucking cringe if the guy would take leftovers from a restaurant where they were eating, and I'm like, but they always serve you like so much more food than you could ever want.
Yeah,
and it's really fucking expensive compared to like cooking it.
Yeah, I don't. Right.
Why would I not?
Yeah, well, no, the ones where the women seem to think it's acceptable to order for all their kids to go. That's pretty shitty.
Yeah, but that's totally fine though. Yeah. You can't take the leftovers home though.
Yeah, it's okay to order for all your kids. And then, oh yeah, there was that one that I hope was staged because it was just so fucked up, where the bitch was actually taking his food and like his bread and be like, "Oh, my daughter loves this bread. We can't afford it." Like, you just take it. Oh
yeah, I saw that one. That was fucking nuts.
Yeah. I was like, oh god, please tell me that's fake. Please tell me that's staged.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was or not, and that's the thing, dude. Like that should be obviously something that was staged, right? The fact
you
it
would
isn't
fucking
is like
think, yeah, you would think it would be like, well, obviously this is staged. This is not.
Yeah. I feel like 10 years ago it would have been obvious, and now it's just not. Like that could totally be a genuine, crazy, fucking entitled bitch scenario.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I could really see some lady doing that.
Indeed. I'm gonna tell Diorio about that one. See what he thinks about that.
Oh, I was about to say, like we're just a little past 11. But if there's any good drama stuff before we go,
Yeah. Yeah. No, nothing I can really think of, dude.
Yeah, like
I
nothing we
think we
haven't
all
already
do.
discussed. Yeah.
Yeah. That Aiden guy, that Aiden kid, I don't know if you're familiar with who they talk about when they say Aiden. He was on one of the shows like within the last 3 days. Diorio was desperate enough to bring him on.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
guy
yeah.
fucking sucks. That guy is fucking dude. He's so yeah. It's too much to get into, but that kid fucking sucks. And he's like 24 or something, and he's still fucking.
That's
But anyway,
the fucking respect my stress vape or whatever. Like the, it's not a vape. It's a
no,
fucking whatever.
no, no,
Oh
no,
okay,
no, no, no. It's a completely different dude.
my bad.
And it's honestly too much to talk about. But he's a completely fucking. He's pretty phony, pretty fucking slimy and snaky,
All
and
right.
really fucking annoying.
If we
But yeah, we'll leave
remember,
it there.
you'll have to fill me in next time.
Yeah, hopefully I just don't think or hear about him in the meantime, but he tends to annoy his way into shit. But all right, yeah, no, that's it for again. Everybody not listening out there, bye bye.
Hey, you know what? We might have had a Mad Metal Man listening. So, bye bye, Mad Metal Man. If you're still listening, maybe you're
No,
working or not, but I don't know.
no, I saw what he had posted. He very clearly checked out before either of us saw. He was just like, "All right, maybe I'll catch you next time." That was
Yeah.
kind of his last post. So